What's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is? PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what.
Yo, what's good, people, man? It's your boy Persona, gaming with Persona, and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And welcome to episode 149 of What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast for the community, by the community. I'm your host this week, Persona. And yo, we got a great show, man. Shout out to the WUPS Nation. Shout out to the WUPS community. Shout out to all the members, everybody that supports us every week, man. We really do appreciate you guys so much for rocking out with us here on What's Up PlayStation podcast. And yo, man, we got the news kind of light this week. It's a little light this week, but listen, y'all already know, especially if you've been watching What's Up PlayStation podcast for over almost 3 years now. I think we've been going, right? Almost 3 years. If you've been watching us, man, you know that even on the light news weeks, we always make the show entertaining. But before we get into anything, I got to introduce the other half of What's Up PlayStation podcast. My brother down there. You see him down there? You see the big bro down there? Yeah? Mr. Lightskin himself, Mr. Jerk Chicken. No, what was that? What was that? Barbecue steak? Mr. Barbecue Steak. Yo, the king of the Bronx, one of the best COD players out here. I said it. My big bro Bari in the building. Bari, what's going on, brother? How you feeling today, man?
Yo, what is good, guys? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast. It's gonna be a good one, man. The news wasn't like crazy, but you know, we're gonna make it entertaining. And we're gonna make it work, man. And shout out to everybody that wrote a topic for this week as well. Mm-hmm. We have the legend Unikronn with like 8 questions, but you know what I'm saying, that's the guy right there. But nah, man, we appreciate it. We see you guys, see the wonderful and beautiful people in the chat, man. If you don't mind, hit the like button, share the stream out, get the PlayStation Nation in here, man, because it's gonna be a good one. And yeah, this is the podcast a week before Mr. Gaming with Persona's birthday. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We're going to bless him up. You know what I mean? We're going to shout him out this week. You know what I mean? Happy birthday. You know what I mean? Early happy birthday. He getting old now, people. He getting cramps in his back. You know what I mean? he got to stretch his neck out like, you know what I mean, every once in a while. You know, he got to take his afternoon naps.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
all the things that he laughed at with me, he's going to be doing very, very soon. So
I do that now.
You know what I mean? So, yo, big shout out to my man Persona, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the January birthdays. It's also my nephew's birthday.
Hey.
It's today. You know what I mean? As we're going to celebrate that after the podcast.
Big happy
but yo,
birthday
man.
to him.
we appreciate you guys pulling up, you know what I mean, and blessing us up and supporting the podcast, man. So thank you. 2024 is going to be a big one.
Yes, it is.
So strap on, man.
Second show of 2024 too, man.
Yeah, second show, man.
Yeah, man. Bari, how you been, man? How's your week going so far, man? How's everything?
Yo, my week been all right, man. You know what I mean? I thought I was getting sick for since like Wednesday, but I knocked that joint out, man. You know, I knocked it out pretty quick, you know, where I took a day off on Thursday just to, you know, rest up and knock that off. But nah, other than that, man, it's been a cool week, man. A lot of gaming. I've been playing the hell out of Gran Blue Fantasy Relink demo. I got over 30 hours in that demo, man. It's crazy, yo. Like, I've never played a boss fight where I could just play over and over. I promise you, I played this boss fight over 100 times. You know what I mean? And I'm not getting tired of it. Yo, Persona, we sat down, you know what I mean, playing the same Rock Golem boss fight for like 3 hours. And we'd be like, oh, only reason why we getting off, y'all gotta get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so I can't wait for that game to fully come out. You know, tried the Prince of Persia demo, which, you know, it got me leaning towards like getting the game. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna get like next week. I'm gonna wait it out and see. But you know, depending on how fast I beat Last of Us, and then, you know, I'm gonna try to No Return probably like Sunday or whatnot, and you know, play through that. If I'm really gelling with that and liking that, I'll see, you know, if I would get Prince of Persia or whatnot. But you know what I mean, you know what I'm waiting for.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
The day after your birthday, that's what I'm waiting for. You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? So,
Yes, sir. 29th, we on that heavy. Yeah, man. Yo, that's what's up, man. Sound like it's a pretty good week for you, man. That's pretty dope.
yeah, it been straight, man. It been straight week, man.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
complain.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man? How's everything, man? You know what I mean?
Yo, I've been feeling pretty good this week, man. You know, it's been a really good week. A lot of things going on at work as always, but you know, when it comes to like the gaming, you know, your boy been knocking out a couple platinums since the start of 2024, man. I kind of been in my backlog bag. You know, I did get the Young Souls platinum this month. You know, Control I got this week as well. Or was it last week? I think it was this week. Early this week I got the Control platinum.
I definitely want to go back to
PS5
Young
version.
Souls and platinum as well.
Yeah, yo,
But I'm gonna wait
I
for
love that
everything
game.
after like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I love that game, man. I think Young Souls is really good, really good game. Real talk. And then obviously, you know, PS5 version of Control, we platinum that. You know, now we on that Last of Us 2 remaster. You know, I've been playing the hell out of that Gran Blue Fantasy Relink demo as well. I think I got about like 22 hours in that demo. I love that demo. I play the same boss over and over with Siegfried, learning, you know, optimizing how I play and my play style and whatnot. And then what else? Oh yeah, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. I'm loving that game so much. I got about maybe like 6 hours in the game so far. I'm really enjoying my time with it. It feels good to have Prince of Persia back, like real talk. It really does, right? And the gameplay in this game and the story and the enemies and whatnot, it's just a really fun experience for me. So like I'm really loving Prince of Persia. And then what else? Yeah, that's really it in terms of, oh yeah. I'm kind of going back to I'm getting back into my JRPG bag as well. You know, I definitely want to get through certain JRPGs this year. I am gonna the main one that I want to get through this year within like the year of 2024 is the Final Fantasy series. So 1 through 13. So you know, we're gonna try to get through all those games throughout the year and try to platinum as many of them as we can. And then I'm back in my mana bag, man. I'm back in my mana bag, man. So I'm getting back on Trials and Mana. I'm gonna finish that game up, get that platinum, and then go back to Legend.
Not that long.
Nah, it's not that long. And then Trials and Legends and Mana, not Trials, Secrets and Legends and Mana. I'm gonna go back and finish those as well.
Secrets, the OG,
and
that's
possibly,
the OG.
oh yeah, that's the OG, man. And yes. So, you know, definitely want to go back and, you know, play through those as well throughout the year, especially before Visions comes out, because Visions comes out this summer. So I'm gonna see how much of the mana games I could get through as well. But yeah, man, yo, it's a good time, man. It's a great time right now for gaming. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Definitely appreciate it. And obviously, I'm in my fighting game bag too, man. Gran Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. Loving Rising, man. I got about like almost 60 hours in that game. I'm loving that game, man. I love Rising. It's a very fun fighting game. Definitely implore
New
people to go
DLC
check that
came
out.
out.
Yep, with
Everybody
Lucilius.
using them right now.
Yo,
Thank you for the win.
sheesh.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
about to get that S plus. Appreciate it.
I'm waiting on 2B. 2B come out next month. That's where I'm gonna be at.
Oh yeah, 2B. I think everybody gonna be on 2B.
Yeah,
it's gonna be over.
Yeah, once 2B drop, that's all you're gonna see. It's just 2B.
You're gonna see
2B
man mirror
players.
matches like day one.
Yep.
Everybody playing 2B.
Yep. But yeah,
She
man.
looks good too. Hopefully she good.
Yeah, she do, man. But yeah, man. Listen, it's a great time, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate everybody, starting a Saturday morning off right with the WUPS boys. Always remember, this is a podcast for the community, by the community. And yo, man, listen, we about to get into the rigmarole of how we do things, and y'all know how we do things here. We got to start it off with the games for the week. Lucilius boys, of course, Chuck.
One thing I say
Chuck
in
using
Grand
Lucilius
versus Rising is like, yo, when you get to S rank, yo, people's gonna want to done you, man. They don't want to D rank. They don't want to D rank in S5, and they don't want to D rank in if they're in a promotion to S plus. And yo, that's been happening to me for the last couple of days. Like, yo, dudes just be like, all right, I'm gone. I'm like, damn, bruh. And I don't think you get like a win streak in S no more, like how you do in like the B rank and the A rank.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I've been on a roll, man, but it don't get that double up win streak. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe take more games in 3 or 4. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We got some super chats and some membership messages here. Let's get into that before we get into the games for the week, man. Shout out to Bari, 20 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Day one.
Yeah, I did.
He says, if you don't mind, hit the like button and share the stream out. Let's get the PlayStation Nation in here. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. And then a big shout out to Henri Heck, man, for the $5 super chat. He says, when 2B comes out, you going to win because motherfuckers controller's going to be mad sticky. Hey, yo.
Yo, facts.
Hey, yo, everybody simping for 2B. I don't know.
Everybody going to be jumping with 2B. And they're not jumping just to, do an air button.
I don't know, man. Eve from Stellar Blade might take 2B spot. We gonna see. When it comes to the thirst traps. But appreciate you, Henri Heck, man. And then shout out to Viper Reeps, man, for the super chat. One of the unofficial members of the WUPS Nation. Yo, make sure you guys give your love to Viper in the chat, man. He's the one that does our timestamps every week.
That's the guy right there.
And he's always, rocking out with us, man. So, we really do appreciate Viper and everything he does for the WUPS YouTube channel, man. So, Viper, we appreciate you, bro. He says, y'all enjoying my too many games, man. Where's the hater aid at? Oh, way too many. So he said, y'all enjoying way too many games, man. Where's the hater aid at? Listen, man. Yo, contrary to popular belief, me and Bari love games. We play games. You understand? Regardless of the platform, we play games. We enjoy games, man. And that's how it's always been, even before, doing this podcast. Don't let the naysayers steer you wrong.
Yeah,
With that,
I mean, we don't enjoy every single game, but the ones that you're super critical about, like people seem to miss that. Like, like what?
Mm-hmm.
But if I really enjoy a game, I'm playing it.
And I'm gonna enjoy it.
And why I enjoy it. Yeah,
and I'm gonna enjoy it, man. That's just what it is. But yo, and then shout out to Blue Mustang. 357. Appreciate you, man. 20 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He says, I've been grinding out Final Fantasy 14 6.55 patch to get ready for Dawn Trail. Yo, real talk, I think this summer I'm gonna get back into 14 as well. Cause I'm really liking a lot. And that's tentative. I might try. I'm gonna try to get back in there and see what's up. We'll see. I ain't gonna make promises, but what I'm seeing with Dawn Trail and the updates and stuff like that.
I would love to get into 14, but
yeah,
the fact that 7 Rebirth is coming out is no way. I know for sure.
No, I'm saying in the summertime.
Yo, bro. You think I'm just gonna play 7 Rebirth?
Oh nah. I know you. Nah. I definitely get what you mean. Definitely gonna be going back to it. So yeah, I get that. Especially if they put out like a harder mode or whatever. Who knows? But or some DLC.
Yo, bro,
something like that.
Yo, my man Hamaguchi had a the rapid fire questions
Mm-hmm.
that Game Informer said. He said remake map in Rebirth is like this. That's how big Rebirth is gonna be. There's gonna be so much secrets, just like the original game. You know what I mean? There's so many. There's stuff people play now. Like, obviously we know everything now, but there's so much in that game that years after you figure out new stuff. And I feel like the same thing's gonna apply.
Well, I think it's
in
gonna be
Rebirth.
even more for Rebirth. It's just so much there with Rebirth, man. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a
And
lot.
that's my goal, is like to figure out a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And write it down or
Get that platinum and whatnot too, man. That's gonna be a fun platinum to get. I can't wait for that. And then big shout out to Upchuck Gaming, man. 16 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He says, "My brothers, all love, all the way from the best coast, West Coast. By the way, y'all both carried." All right. So first of all,
carried.
the West
You're
Coast ain't the
carried.
best coast. It's the East Coast. Let's just cut that out right now. And then carried.
What was that place? What was that place? Chuck said he went. Chuck said he had some. I forgot the name of the place where he said, man. I'll think it'll come back to me. Go ahead. My bad.
Yo, and then Chuck carried. Bari, how many times Chuck changed his main? He changed mains more than he changed draws, boy. That shit crazy. That boy.
Yeah.
Yo, that boy.
Yeah, I already told Chuck he should have stick with Bilal or
I don't know.
Beelzebub.
I don't know about Bilal.
I mean, he exploring. Not Avatar.
I ain't put up that first to 10 or first to 40 would be a Chuck yet out of respect. But I'm gonna say I don't know. You might want to switch to Lucilius. You understand? That's all. Listen,
not Avatar Bilal, the regular Bilal.
Oh, regular Bilal. Yeah. But yo, shout out to our bro Chuck, man. Make sure you guys check out Plus on Block podcast every Sunday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time with Chuck and Dreology 619. It's a fighting game centric podcast. You guys should definitely check those boys out over there, man. Plus on Block boys, big shout out to them, man. We always appreciate them, brothers. And then big shout out to Teezy in the building. Shout out to Teezy, man. He says, shout out to the WUPS boys. They love gaming. They game everywhere. Hey, yo, Teezy, but I love gaming. I game everywhere. Yo, shout out to my boy Teezy, man. Appreciate you, brother. And then
really and truly, we do game everywhere. What
it is true.
People don't realize that.
I mean, it is true. And then big shout out to Bird, man. 20 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Bird says, gamers eating good this year. And shout out to the Rackham mains and Relink. Rackham. Oh, you a Rackham main, Bird?
Rackham, that's carried right there. That's
definitely carried, boy.
MVP.
Easily you get 80.
You know,
80,
it's
90K.
easy. Like your first time playing the character, you get MVP. You're like, damn, this character.
Rackham
He racks up. Really racks up.
Yeah, Rackham is definitely easy mode.
Nah, but Rackham is cool though. I like Rackham as a character.
But yeah, yo, like Rackham is Rackham. I haven't tried Rackham, but from what I'm seeing with like other people and how they playing with him, especially in the match, he definitely is. He's staying back, man, and it's definitely some good damage that he's doing. So shout out to Rackham. Yep. So yeah, big shout out to everybody, man. We definitely appreciate y'all coming in. You know, make sure you guys take your shoes off. You know, we don't allow shoes in the house. You understand?
Yeah.
No shoes in the house. No shoes in the house.
Got that light colored rugs and
yes,
carpet.
sir. Yes, sir.
That dark color shit.
You don't want to be tracking the outside in your house, so make sure you rub your feet on the carpet and take your shoes off at the door.
We like The Last of Us. We ain't gonna mess up our house like The Last of Us.
Yo, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But all right, yo, listen, man. Let's get into the rigmarole, Bari, of how we do things, man. And we got to start off with the games that have released this week. And thank God for Push Square, because PlayStation
sure games this week, man.
PlayStation sure ain't giving us that update. But shout out to Push Square for giving us that update, man. All right, so the games that released this week, Bari, we've got Toy Trains for the PSVR 2. Bonsen King Bossen Knights for the PS5, PS4, Bulletstorm VR for the PSVR 2, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown for the PS5, PS4, The Cub for the PS5, PS4, and then last but not least, you like I did that, huh? Last but not least, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered for the PlayStation 5.
This is the best week of games releasing ever. I just love gaming.
I don't know about ever. I don't know, man, because, Grand Blue, Helldivers 2. I mean, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth week gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy week. Hey, yo, listen, let me tell y'all too, man. We giving y'all the heads up now. That weekend, no podcast. I'm not even gonna be on Twitter. Once the 29th hit that midnight, I'm gone for at least a week. you're not gonna see me. All you're gonna see is game clips. But yeah, that's a good week. That's a good some pretty interesting games, man. But now we are in the spotlight portion of the show, ladies and gentlemen. And for those that are new here, the spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games. If you decide to break the rules, that y'all should check out, right? It could be brand new games, it could be old games, it could be games from your childhood, it could be games that haven't even released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. Bari, starting with you, bro. What is your spotlight game for the week? And are you gonna break the rules?
I'm gonna break the rules.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
That man is a rebel.
But I'm gonna break the rules. Because the first game I'm highlighting is The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. Shout out to PlayStation. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more, but I felt like Naughty Dog did a wonderful job here with the remastering of The Last of Us Part 2. It looks better, it plays better, the performance is way better. And yeah, it's a wonderful game that I can play many times over. And I love the fact that, you know, this is the definitive version of this game. Is it something that you need if you have the PS4 version and you're playing on PS5? I don't think so. But the fact that you can just, you know, pay the $10 and you get the better version on top of, new content, I think is worth it. You know what I mean? So shout out to Naughty Dog with that. You know what I mean? Next game, Gran Blue Fantasy Relink. I can't suggest this game enough. I'm in love with this game, man. Just the snippet that they give us with the demo, it has its teeth in me, man. Where I can't stop playing this goddamn game. You know what I mean? I'm over here playing the story part, you know, finding new stuff in the story part in that little small segment, and constantly I'm playing the quest mode. You know what I mean? Whether it's by myself or it's with random people or with Persona. You know what I mean? I'm just having a wonderful time playing the game, man. It's very fun. It's very addicting. The characters feel really good to play. They feel really different enough to where I can play this character over and over, switch it up, play this character over and over, and I'm not getting tired of playing any of these characters. You know what I mean? I can switch up. They give you enough to switch up certain styles and how you want to play. If you want to have a quick cooldown, if you want to get your SBA, your Super Skybound Art gauge faster, if you want to go for stun, if you want to go for damage, if you want to go for critical, there's so much you can play around with the stuff that they give you in the demo. And I know when it comes to the final game, you're gonna get so much more that you can deal with. You know what I mean? Because we haven't even played around with like the gear as far as like, you know, your weaponry and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just having a ball with it. I can't put it down, and I can't wait for this game. Like legit, you know, I apologize ahead of time, but when it comes to my YouTube channel, there's gonna be a lot of content when it comes to this game. And I know how it is with gamers in the gaming community on YouTube. You don't like to see that much game or gaming on a YouTube channel. So, but at the end of the day, I apologize. That's what's happening. Next game, Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2, man. We're gonna be in there. We turn off crossplay. we turn that thing off. How you gonna tell me what I could do with what I buy? Huh? You know what I mean? You gonna tell me what I can do, what features I can use with a game that I bought, I purchased? Turn that bullshit off. But nah, I enjoy Helldivers 1. You know what I mean? When it was actually active, you know, when it first came out. You know, I really liked the game. I thought it was fun. It's definitely a challenging game where you do have to communicate. So if you do go in there playing with like randoms, hey, make sure you message them, you know, on a in-game chat, or you message them something. Hey, listen, turn your goddamn mic on. Everybody got a mic on the DualSense. Even if your mic is shitty, turn the joint off, because I feel like Helldivers 2 is going to be harder due to the view perspective. It's no longer like top down. It's a third person game. And I feel like friendly fire is going to be more prominent there in that view angle. So it's definitely going to take more communications as far as what you're doing, what you're throwing down, when it comes to the game. So yeah, I can't wait to try out Helldivers. I mean, we definitely will stream that here as well, on the channel. But FoamStars, we're going to talk about it. I'm just highlighting it.
Damn,
we're going
Bari.
to talk about it much more. What?
That
I'm
boy,
listening too many games.
The people might be right. You might do love too many games, man. I got an issue with you. You loving too many games out here. There is no way you have this large of a variety when it comes to gaming. You loving a little too many games out here. I'm a hater now. I'm hating on you now.
It's gonna be a wonderful 2024 is great, man. You know what I mean? I'm actually cutting it down, to be honest with you, because the next game I'm going to be highlighting is the game of the generation.
Uh-oh.
The game of the year. The only game that matters.
Tekken 8?
The first half of 2024. They don't call me Bari Strife for nothing. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I don't have to go into no long diatribe on why you should be purchasing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You should just be purchasing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay? The game is everything that people complain about in other RPG games that's lacking. It ain't gonna be lacking in here. You have no excuse. What? You have no excuse not to purchase Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And if I do see an excuse, you will be blocked. I ain't joking about that one. I was joking about FoamStars. What else game I put up there? Gran Blue. But when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I see the excuse. Jay, I gotta tie my shoelace, so I'm gonna miss out on Final Fantasy Day 1. Blocked. Jay Mari, I broke my leg. Oh, so you breaking your leg is more important than playing the game of the generation? That's my final game for the spotlight games of the week, man. So y'all let me know. Y'all let us know what games you guys have spotlighted. Persona, go ahead and list off all the 20 games that you love in gaming. You know what I mean?
Sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? There's not one game this man don't like.
I know, right? I know, right? I love too many games. All right, guys. Here we go. So for me, man, my spotlight games for the week. The first game I'm starting off with is one of the games that's in my top 3 most anticipated games of this year. I've been clamoring for a sequel to this game for so long, and I'm so happy that we finally have a sequel to this game, because this game is going to be incredible, because we have a sequel to a game where the game was good. And the game that I'm talking about that you guys are wondering because I'm speaking too long and not giving you the name of the game. Dragon's Dogma 2. Incredible. The gameplay looks fantastic. The combat looks so good. The world looks absolutely beautiful. And this is a game kind of like with Final Fantasy. You see how Bari is fine, and even though like I'm not visibly showing it, Bari kind of has the energy for both of us when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. He's the FF7 guy, right? But trust and believe, my energy for 7 Rebirth is at that same level. But I let Bari take the spotlight on that. Pun intended. Dragon's Dogma 2, that's how I am with how Bari is for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you don't buy and play Dragon's Dogma 2, you're blocked. I speak the truth. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. I don't make the rules. I can't wait for this game though, man. This game is gonna be. I'm putting so much time into Dragon's Dogma 2, and I can't wait to fight all the secret bosses and the dungeons and the enemies and do my build. Hopefully, I can do my Holy Paladin again. If I can do my Holy Paladin build, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be putting out so many videos of different builds and different things you can do and different moves and all this. Yo, listen, Dragon's Dogma 2 is a game that I can't wait for, man. I really am excited for this game. Dragon's Dogma 2. Second game, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Been a big Prince of Persia fan for a very, very long time. I love Prince of Persia. I'm glad to have this series back, and I'm glad that it's kind of going to a return to form with how the Prince of Persia originally was with the side-scroller type of action. But not only that, it's such a good game. It's very beautiful. The story is good. The combat is fun. The Metroidvania style just hits so perfect with this game. And again, I've only got about 6 hours into the game so far, but I'm really, really, really enjoying my time in Prince of Persia 2. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. And I do think this is a game that people should check out and pay attention to. And they do have a free demo. So if you're somebody that's on the fence about the game and want to give it a try just to see what's up, go play the demo and see if it's your cup of tea. If you feeling it, go pick it up, man. It's a great game. And games like this, man, I'm happy to support games like this. One, because I want developers to know that Prince of Persia is definitely a very popular series that people, I want this series to keep going. Hopefully we get the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake at some point in the next couple years or so. I know they restarted that project. But yeah, Prince of Persia is definitely a series that, I love. I actually rebought the trilogy for PS3. I'm waiting for that to come in from eBay. So, we might be doing a Prince of Persia trilogy replay. Who knows, right? So yeah, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, really good game. Next game, real talk, Control PS5 version. So one of the issues with Control on PS4 was the frame issues. There was definitely some performance issues with Control on PS4. I did think, obviously, the gameplay and the story and stuff like that at Control was really good. But Control on the PS5 definitely, I think, takes things to the next level. It looks a lot crisper and cleaner. Performance mode is really good, really fun. And, replaying this game, because like I said, I played I played Control on PS4 when the game first came out and completed it and all that. I just never went back to platinum it. When it came out with the PS5 version, I was like, you know what, let me just go back to it and finish it and actually get the platinum. That's a game that I did want to always platinum. So I was like, you know what, let's just go to the PS5 version and platinum it. And replaying the game, I'm just like, yo, man, this really is like a good game. Like, it's a really dope, good, fun game. Like, I really, really enjoyed my time with Control. So Control PS5 version, big shout out to the boys and girls over there at Remedy for making a great game. Can't wait for Control 2, because I know we're getting that as well. Next game, getting my JRPG bag for a second. Visions of Mana. Listen, pay attention to this game, man. Keep an eye on this game.
Damn, bruh.
What's the problem? What's the matter? This is what
so many games, man.
I mean, listen, this is what we do. This is what we do.
This segment is called Spotlight Game of the Week.
That's what I'm doing. This is what gamers do. Gamers spotlight games.
You out here spotlighting 20 games. Man.
Yeah, and I will continue to do so, because this is what gamers do. But yo, listen,
you acting like you're the host of this show.
I know, right? What am I doing? The audacity of me. No, but listen,
you acting like you make the rules of the show.
I know I don't make the rules. I break the rules.
I like that.
Listen, listen. When it comes to Visions of Mana, man, Visions of Mana, the combat looks so much better. Because even with Trials of Mana remake, combat was cool, but it just was it's a bit of a disconnect when you look at Trials of Mana combat. Visions of Mana combat and the world and everything, it just looks so much better. They definitely refined the combat, made it much more fluid, much quicker, much more dynamic, much more flashy, which I like. The world looks much more beautiful. It looks more connected now as well. The enemies, obviously, Mana enemies are going to be those enemies, and they all look really cool as well. They might look cute, but they're very deadly. And then, yeah, so Visions of Mana, that's a day one for me. I'm very, 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 very excited for this game. I cannot wait for this game. And last but not least, yeah, I like how I did that, right? The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster. And by the way, like 10 minutes before we started this show, because remember, guys, if you follow me on Twitter, I did say that my WLF edition was delayed in shipping, and I was supposed to get it yesterday, but because of snow, UPS couldn't deliver my package yesterday, right? So I was pissed off.
Don't be mad. UPS is hiring.
I was pissed off. But this morning, right before we went live, UPS said, Persona, we got you, big bro. We know you doing What's Up PlayStation podcast today, so we're going to make sure you got your WLF edition before you start the show. And I said, UPS, good looking out. You hold your boy down. So yes, WLF boys in the building. WLF boys in the building. I'm very happy to have my WLF edition because I've wanted the pins and the steelbook. I have every single steelbook, obviously, and now I've got both versions. I got the part 1 remake,
We don't want to see no Steam shit.
and we got the PS5 WLF edition. So you know your boy is happy. I'm very happy right now. I can't wait to open this up and
Hey,
have
yo,
the
y'all
pins
click
and
this.
everything. They gonna clip that too. Watch. So yeah, those are my spotlight games for the week. Hope you guys enjoy.
You spotlight the whole 2024, man.
And I will continue to do so. But big shout out to Ice Queen, 13 months as a member on the channel. Always appreciate you, Ice Queen, resubbing to the membership of WUPS Nation. And shout out to Unikronn, appreciate you for the £2. Or was that euros? Or euros? I always get that sign mixed up. He says, "Take my shoes off?" ? F your couch. Oh no. Yeah, you gonna be stuck at the door then, Unikronn. And then big shout out to Tricelsius, man. 14 months as a member on the channel, man. Tricelsius, you know we always appreciate you, bro. And Tricelsius says, "Happy New Year to you, WUPS boys. What a great start to this Saturday. Sir Bari, I can't buy Final Fantasy VII because I need to be in them Twitter spaces. It is a block." And then, yo, big shout out to Cobb Sanity, man. 4 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Always appreciate you, Cobb. He says, "I will be playing The Last of Us 2 on my next day off. I had it on PS4 but didn't play it. I kind of knew it was going to be a PS5 version. $10 upgrade for the win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely play that greatness. Enjoy it." And yeah, man.
$10 upgrade. Shout out to PlayStation. They didn't want my money. Okay, they didn't want my money. I paid.
Oh, they didn't want. They didn't want as much of it. You know.
I paid for the remastered with my stars money, and they said, "Yo, take that money back. We're gonna put it back in the wallet, and you just upgrade for the $10." And that's what they did.
Oh, you opened it?
Yeah, and I freaking break the box now because it couldn't come out. Pause.
Nah, I'm not trying to open it. I'm gonna let you do that. Ooh, that looks so nice. That steelbook looks so beautiful, man. Compare it. I'm about to compare it to the. Hold it up again. Hold it up again, because I got the part 1 steelbook right here. Hold up. So that's the part 2 steelbook, right? And this is the part 1. Last was part 1 remake steelbook. It looked nice.
Unfortunately, I thought they was doing like a digital, version of this, but there's an actual physical disc, so can't do a giveaway.
Ain't no disc in here. Oh, so it is physical. I thought they would have did digital. I'm surprised that they did physical for them. I thought they was doing digital because they did it with the first one. Those the cards. The 47 cards. That looks dope. Society of Champions.
I ain't gonna open this. It got some weight to it though.
I want to get a card sleeve for those. Protect them. If I open them, I want to put them in like plastic sleeves. And that's the patch, the WLF patch. The patch look nice.
It's a dope joint, man. For how much it costs? Was it
100? 100, yeah. And then the pins, which that's like the highlight for me is them pins, man. I'm a big pin collector. I collect a lot of pins. I have a lot of pins. And I'm happy to have those pins. So yeah,
I'm happy they ain't put a golf club in there.
They should have. They put a hammer though. They should have put a golf club though for sure.
Nah, I wouldn't have bought it.
Cap.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Playing this game over again, the emotions definitely is it got to me, yo, because I am one of those dudes where I am a huge Joel Miller fan. You know what I mean? There's no way I could not be a Joel Miller fan after playing all them hours of the first Last of Us. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, okay, he died. I understand the reason why he died, and I am sympathetic to Abby, especially after you play the game and you know what she's going through and why she has so much hate towards Joel. But that being said, I don't give a damn about your daddy. You know what I mean? Joel is the one that I played the first game with. So, you know, I'm not as sympathetic as how I am with Joel and with Ellie. You know what I mean? Because I got more experience with them. But
no, I think
I
playing.
do like Abby as a character though.
I think playing through the story, I felt that way as well. Even like playing through it now again, and this kind of could just lead us into like our impressions. So let's just talk about it, right? So I think playing through it again, you know, and experiencing that moment with Abby and Joel, even now it's kind of like like, you know, you kind of flinch, you flinch a little bit when you see it. Like when I was playing it last night, I was like, man, here we go,
Bro, like
here we go.
Things I didn't notice. Like I think they always had like his taco meats on coming off of the golf club, but you see it
You
more
see it. You see it
refined
now, yo.
And I'm just like, yo, damn, man.
Yo.
They cracked his skull open.
That man, Kofi. That like the brain was on the golf
brain
club.
matter
Man.
everything, bro.
I'm
I was
just
like,
yo,
sheesh.
He ain't coming back from that. Cause you know, maybe like in the state he was in, he could have probably lived a little bit. You know, he would have been out of commission because you know his leg got blown off. But once she did that final hit,
playing it for the first time. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yo, his leg got blown off, but nah, Joe will recover. I was wilding, bro. I was wilding.
Yeah, he ain't recovering from that. That's it. But when she did that final blow to his Kofi, I was like, oh nah, that's done.
Over.
That's done. Yeah.
And she looked at you understand Ellie's hatred. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was looking dead at Ellie's eyes, like, yo, forget this dude.
Yep. But then when you play through Abby's section, I get it.
Like, okay,
I get it,
Joel did a fucked up thing. You know what I mean? But regardless of how fucked up Joel was, I'm still rocking him.
One thing that I noticed too, playing through it the other last night, and I think I did notice this the first time, but when he asked, "Who are you people?" and she said, "Guess," he knew it was the Fireflies. He knew it was former Fireflies or people that from what he did with Ellie at the hospital. He knew. That's why he said. That's why he said. Do your little speech and get this over with, because he knew. He knew.
Yeah, and a lot of people was lying to themselves because Joel was very aware. Like Tommy, I think Joel and Tommy was very aware. Tommy was trying to diffuse it or whatnot. I was like, yeah, you know, you guys can get some supplies when you're leaving. And Joel looking around like, you know, he's just constantly looking around like, what the hell? Who is these people? And then when he said, yo, this is my brother Joe, like, oh yeah, like y'all know me. It's like that. Yeah, you're not going to be like, oh, you got a shot. Let me jump away from that. You got your shit blown off.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what I mean?
That was it, man. But you know,
it was a difficult setup because you're running away from the things that you fear. You find some confinement in some people that you don't know. You know what I mean? And they had the place locked up. What would you do in the situation? You wouldn't go with there? Or are you going to go with the clickers and the runners?
Nah, yeah. In that situation, like you kind of thinking about surviving. You're not really thinking about the other dangers outside of the danger that's like right there with you. So I could understand Joel and Tommy finding themselves in that situation because you're trying to survive and get back to your families and stuff like that. So it is very realistic to find themselves. Yeah, they could have left her, but again, Jackson is not that type of place. You know, they take in all incomers and all that stuff. So it makes it for me, actually, and especially playing through it again, it makes a lot of sense. The setup and how they had everything happen the way it did, because Joel kind of just fell in her lap. Like it just the very thing she wanted, she got.
You caught it when she realized it was Joel. When Tommy was screaming and she got up on the horse and she's like, oh, let me just go along with it.
Yeah, like she's like in her mind, she's kind of like shell shocked, like, oh shit, I got him. What do I do? What do I do? And then, you know, she kind of kept her cool and everything like that, and you know, did what she did. But you know, Bari, you know, just to stay on the topic of Last of Us and the remaster, how you feeling with this remaster, right? And I'm gonna ask you this question from two perspectives. From the $10 upgrade path, do you feel it's justifiable? But also for someone that might be going out and buying it at full price of $50, do you think that there's enough there to warrant either price?
Yeah, personally, I think there's enough there to warrant either price. Because I even get to the new stuff yet. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna get that, try to go through that as blindly as possible. When I play No Return. The lost level stuff is there as well. The guitar stuff I don't really care about, but from what I'm playing on both modes, fidelity, performance is what I'm playing mostly on. It looks and runs great. You know what I mean? Like there's not even like a crazy dip off like fidelity wise when you do switch between the modes. You know what I mean? Is it something that you truly needed as like, oh, the PlayStation Nation needed this remaster? Not really, but it's one of the greatest games to ever come out. And the fact that you have this is the best version of the game. I was going, like I said, I got it for the 50. You know what I mean? The PlayStation refunded me. I was perfectly fine paying 50 for it. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people's going to take that and be like, oh, because this whatever. But I do think that they have enough here, and they did enough here to warrant the $50 price. The $10 price is that's just a sweet deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like $10, you
Do
get
you-
all of that for $10.
Do you notice a playing in either fidelity or performance? Do you notice an upgrade versus the PS4 version of the game?
Yeah, I know it's an upgrade. Is it super crazy? It's not super crazy. Like, oh wow, it's a remaster. It's a a polished up version of the PS4 version. But like I said, fidelity mode, it looks gorgeous. Performance mode, it looks gorgeous. It plays really well. You know, I know I'm running like super crazy frame rate. And it's solid as hell. You know what I mean? All the action encounters that I'm playing through, it's been great. I played the PS5 version. PS4 version on PS5. It looked great as well. It ran great as well. But yeah, performance wise, this is definitely the definitive version. You know what I mean? It's no different than somebody when The Last of Us Part 2 come out for PC. Are they not going to get it? Of course they're going to get it because they're going to want the better performance, the better graphics and whatnot. So I don't understand why, it would be such a different thing on the PlayStation side from PS4 to PS5. And this is nothing new for PlayStation. This is the thing that they be shocking me when it comes to people in the gaming community. It's like PlayStation's always have been remastering old games. Look at from PS2 to PS3. Nobody was complaining about God of War remasters.
They did God of War. They did Ratchet and Clanks. They did.
That's what I'm saying. Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. Nobody was complaining
Prince
about
of
that
Persia,
shit. You know why? Because you
PS2
enjoyed
series.
those games and you wanted to play them in a better fidelity, and you got it. It's all of a sudden now when it comes to this generation or even last generation, people be complaining about remasters and whatnot. You don't have to get it. You know what I mean? You don't have to get it. But if it's a game that you thoroughly enjoy, especially for like the $10, because PlayStation, it's not like if you have the game, it's not like the game costs $50 for you. They are forcing you into the $10 fee for the remaster. So the game is $10 for anybody that already have the game. And I can testify to that because I got the notification and I saw them put the money back into my wallet. You know what I mean? If you're new to The Last of Us, $50 is a great price point for one of the greatest games to come out. The gameplay is great. The performance is great. You got new content. Everything is new to you anyway. I don't see the issue with $50, but yeah, I don't have an issue with the remaster. I think it's a great remaster. I think they did a great job with it. It sucks that the only thing I can say that sucks is that there's no like online component. I feel like they could have put something in there in the no return mode, but I haven't played no return to really give it a opinion on that. But just looking from the outside in, I would have loved to have to see like some type of co-op ordeal in that mode. You know what I mean? Especially since you canceled the actual multiplayer mode for The Last of Us. I think they could have put that in there. Hopefully they do put something in there like that. But other than that, yeah, I have no issue with this remaster or paying for it. For me personally.
Yeah, like
that's like coming to me and asking me like, would you have an issue to play for Wind Waker remaster again? Hell no. I bought every single version of Wind Waker. It's the same people that buy Resident Evil 4 every goddamn generation. They're not complaining about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't understand, people complain about certain things. You know what I mean? It's just dumb to me. It looked dumb. It looks stupid complaining about it because I'm pretty sure if I asked you a certain question with a other remaster that probably came out the last generation ago, you probably bought that as well playing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think for me, you know, Last of Us. Well, one, I love Naughty Dog as a studio. Even though like right now they kind of like, you know, messing up in my eyes, but I still love the studio very much and the games that they provided me throughout the generations. And The Last of Us is one of my favorite series of all time. Like, you know, if we're talking top five, The Last of Us sits atop that top five. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
especially if you love the game, like
yeah, I love the game. So for me, you know, when it comes to like the price point, I think the $10 upgrade is very, very smart, especially for this being a remaster. Very, 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 very smart of them to do that. Um, but because this is a series that I love so much, I mean, listen, I own the WLF edition. You feel me? So like I was going to buy them putting this out, I was going to buy this anyway, and I paid more than $50. I paid 100, right? But again, this is one of my favorite series of all time. So like this is something where like, you know, I'll there's some exception
that
there's
move you
some
different. You
there's
different.
some exceptions to the rule for me, right? But you know, I think when it comes to the upgrades, because I'm playing in the fidelity unlock frame rate mode, and playing in the fidelity unlock frame rate mode, it looks
It look
absolutely
crazy.
incredible. When you get to Seattle and you just see all the vegetation in the world and the particles, or even when you in the supermarket with Dina and Ellie and you seeing the particles when the light shines and it's so sharp and so beautiful. Like this game is just the essence, the ambiance, just everything about this game for me is just perfect, man. Like it really, really is. Like I really love this game and replaying it.
And you see the attention to detail too, man.
Yeah.
With a lot of Naughty Dog stuff, like like I was doing like the reload stuff. Like I mean, I noticed that stuff in the PS4, but it looks so much better now. Like I know people don't care about that shit, but especially when you just starting up a game and you know you try to notice every little nook and cranny. Like you see every individual detail of her reloading that gun, cocking the gun back. When you go back into the viewer, when you upgrading the gun as well, I'm just
Hmm.
like that stuff does look even more polished, and you just
Hmm.
get a better look at it, a better feel for it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So
Like, you know, so like even like the haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and all that stuff is really nice. And then like, yo, Last of Us 2 gameplay mechanics is just top tier, bro. Being able to dodge and bob and weave these enemies, it's too good, bro. Like the gameplay for Last of Us Part 2 is like the bar.
yeah, Last
Real
of Us Part
talk,
Two.
man.
I don't need to play like full stealth because there's times I want to get in that engagement where I can just jump back in this
Yeah, and just
shotgun a
shoot.
motherfucker.
Yep,
You
yep,
know what I'm saying?
yep.
Like
Running
yeah.
around, movement, the going on the floor and going prone and crawling, and the higher tall grass to do more better stealth, and the enemy AI being even better. Just like everything about this game just screams perfection for me personally. So I'm loving Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. If you're somebody that hasn't played this game, I highly recommend people play this game and check it out. If you never played the Last of Us series at all, play the series, man. I promise you, you won't
Yo,
be disappointed.
and they have all your saves too. They have my permadeath run. I was midway through my permadeath run, so like I can just continue that and play through it and get the trophy for it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Every single run that I did, they had it down there. I already had the grounded trophy unlocked. I had all that stuff unlocked
Yeah,
already.
I'm
Um,
working on Grounded right now. I'm doing my Grounded playthrough, which Grounded ain't no joke. It really is like pretty.
oh no, yeah, grounded is no joke in The Last of Us Part Two. You're gonna notice really when you get to them dogs, yo.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
Them dogs was like one of the most difficult part. And that tower with Abby. Woo, that shit on
Oh, and
grounded.
then
Oh
even
my
the
god.
Rat King. I'm sure the Rat King gonna be a problem
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't wait to get to those parts. But yeah, Last of Us Part 2, we loving the game. Well, Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, we're loving the game, man. Enjoying replaying the game. The no return mode, I'm gonna be streaming that tonight and playing through it for the first time. I haven't touched it at all. I've mostly been playing through the story, but I will stream a little bit of no return tonight and play through that and kind of, you know, see what's up with that as well. But I'm happy that they are putting that brand new mode in there. But I just wish that was co-op, because if that was co-op, that could have been a WUPS game night, you know, where me and
That
Bari, you
yo,
know, so like I just feel like that was a huge missed opportunity, especially with the fact that Factions 2 is canceled. I feel like this could have been like a little bit of a good graces of like, you know what, we cancel factions too, but we're gonna try to put at least a co-op mode like this in the game, which I'm happy they're putting this in, but put co-op into that mode so that at least you could play with one other friend. I feel like
Yo, for
obviously,
real, like Naughty Dog, yo, like I said, I'm gonna play, like I'm gonna start my no return on Sunday. So I'm going in blind in that, but
yep,
they gotta do that. They gotta do that, bro.
yeah,
They
co-op,
gotta add that co-op in there.
yeah, co-op is definitely a missed opportunity. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they probably put that in later. We'll see. But who knows, man? You know, but I do think, you know, Naughty Dog, if you're listening, you know, and I'm sure y'all are, um, if you can, slip some co-op in there. I promise you. Slip a little bit of co-op in there. But overall, I do think it really is. Overall, I do think The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster is great. It's great to replay the game. I'm doing my grounded run. It's just a great time and it's a great game. So I love this game. I love this game. I love this series. Straight up. But another game we're gonna talk about, Bari. Let's talk about it real quick. Gran Blue Fantasy Relink. If you look on the PlayStation Store pre-order list, it went up a little bit. I think the demo definitely helped it out because it was a little bit lower on the list.
It was in the 20s.
It was in the 20s, but now
20s.
it's in like the single digits when it comes to the top selling pre-orders.
It's up in top 5, I think. Let me check again.
But Gran Blue Fantasy Relink, the demo came out where you could get a little bit of the taste of the game when it comes to a story. You get to play a section of the story, but you also get to play some quest online with friends, right? So Bari, man, starting with you.
It's number 9 right now.
Number 9? All right, that's good. That's good. Let's see if we could get that to number 5 before next week. But yo, in terms of Gran Blue Fantasy Relink, Bari, the demo, just tell the people that might be on the fence or might not really, you know what's up. Just break it down for them, man, and just give me your thoughts on the demo and what your excitement level is.
Yeah, my excitement. This is my second most anticipated game for this year. Final Fantasy is number 1, and Gran Blue is number 2. I love the Gran Blue series. I'm happy that the fighting game came out so I can get into the series. Because yeah, like it's just a wonderful, you know, setup, like story wise, characters, lore, so much to get into it. And I'm happy to see that they are making, you know, a third person, you know, action JRPG game for it that incorporate a lot of like the mobile game stuff and aspects of it, but just put it into like a more actiony perspective, man. So yeah, like I think a lot of people, when they actually give the game a try and play it, they will love the game and enjoy it. There's a whole bunch of characters for you to play, up to 19 or 20 characters at launch that you can play. As far as like whoever you want to put in your party or main or whatnot. And gameplay wise, every character so far I feel really, really different. You know, the demo had 11 characters in there, and everybody have different play styles. Everybody square or triangle do different things. You know, they have different passive abilities. You know, that is just, this is dope, man. Different elemental stuff. Because elementals is a big thing in Gran Blue. So elemental weaknesses is definitely going to be in here, and strengths are going to be in here as well. But yeah, I love the fact how the synergy can happen within the game between characters, you know, playing with, you know, different people or random people or with your friends. There's a lot of cool stuff that can happen within the game, man. And that's playing the single player story stuff. This is happening. I think this is happening after Act 3 of the mobile game story, because certain characters already there and certain things I noticed. And I think they're gonna have like a new Sky Dome area, because Gran Blue is all about like the Sky Dome and different islands in the sky and whatnot. That's why you're a skyfarer, or you know, that's traveling and progressing throughout the world or whatnot. And well, I ain't even gonna talk about story stuff because you guys gonna play it for yourself. But overall, from what they offered with the demo, it was very smart. It was quick, but it left a good impression that it's like, oh, this is very engaging. I kind of want to play more of this. I'm intrigued in what I'm playing with the story. And then you have the 3 quests that you can do, which is super fun. I like the fact that you can just continuously do it and over and over and over again. It's very easy to get into. The online works well, properly. It's not difficult to figure out to get people in to play online with you or whatnot. I do think they can, they can make the friends tab or the social tab a little bit better. But overall, I'm addicted, man. I'm sold. I'm happy with the direction that they went. You know, what I mean? You ever been anticipating something and then you finally play and be like, yes, this is what I wanted it
Absolutely.
to be. And that's
Absolutely.
everything I wanted Grand Blue fantasy to be. When it comes to this type of perspective, they have nailed it so far from what I've played. So very,
Mhm.
very happy with it. And I can't wait to play it, man, later on this month. If you pre-ordered the digital deluxe, you get 3 days early to play the game. And yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm happy to do it. And you're gonna be so much content in there, a lot of quests, end game missions, leveling up. If that's your bag, if that's your thing, if you're looking for RPG mechanics, if that's your bag, that's your thing, you're gonna have a good time here with this game. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy that the demo was really, really good.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is very addictive. It's definitely gonna be a game that I'm gonna put a lot of time into once the full game release because I'm constantly playing a demo. Like every day I'll play it for like 30 minutes or so, and I just love the game. And playing as Siegfried, that's my main. He's my main in Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. He's gonna be my main in Relink. And like, yo, I'm really loving this as well. Like his character and his combat style and everything is really fun. The fights seem really good. The online works really well as well, especially for it to be a demo. The online is pretty nice. Think of the online portion as like Monster Hunter, where like his missions and stuff that you choose from, and like you can matchmake with random people or you can go in with like your own crew of friends or whatever the case may be. But you could also do the missions by yourself with an AI
So you
crew,
can do it by
and
yourself.
then
You can do it by yourself too. No AI.
yeah, I know, yeah, you could
Just
do
take
it with
everybody at your party.
you could do all of that. So, and then even with like the story was pretty cool as well. Like with what with the part that we was in, it was really fun playing as Gran and going through it. Like the world is very beautiful. Like this is a very beautiful looking game, right? So yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is definitely a game that's like one of my most anticipated for this year as well. And we're gonna be on that, man. Where my Siegfried mains at, man? Siegfried, stand up. You heard? But yeah, man.
Carried.
Chill. But yeah, yo, and then the last game, Bari, I just wanted to talk about is shout out to Rocksteady and WB. They did put out a message a couple weeks ago saying that it was okay for us to talk about our Suicide Squad alpha experience. We can't show any footage or anything like that, but we can talk about it. So Bari, real quick, man, you can start us off, man. Like, because we played a lot. We played maybe like 8 hours, maybe up to 10 hours or so of a
Yeah.
Suicide Squad alpha. We pretty much got to the end of it. Like we got to the end. Like we completed the alpha. So
Mhm.
how was your experience with it? Who was you using, and how was your
Oh, the best
experience playing
character
the
in the game.
game?
Captain Boomerang is the best character in the game. My main in there. Now I don't know who the best character yet, but so far when it came to like the appeal, that's who I gravitated to was Captain Boomerang.
Mhm.
Using the Speed Force like Gauntlet or whatnot. But right now Suicide Squad is actually #1 on the PSN pre-orders and the digital deluxe version for it. But I have mixed feelings when it comes to Suicide Squad. There's some positives there, but there's negatives as well. The biggest negative for me is the release date. Horrible release date. This should be a summer game, in my opinion. You should be releasing this game like in June or something like that. But the release date is horrible. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
bad.
when it comes to the feedback with the game, I wonder if Rockstar is even listening to this motherfucker because you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of feedback on the game, like actual feedback from people playing it, not the people that are just writing it off because it's games of service and it sucks and blah blah. Not those feedback. I see people actually write legitimate feedback, and these dudes is like, "Hey, we still releasing this game February 2nd." But so I got a lot of mixed feelings, man. So I got some points, Persona. You can cut me off whenever. You can add on to whatever. It is what it is, right? Pros. I'm gonna get to the pros first. The character portrayals, I think it was great. The voice acting, the mannerisms, the skills are well done for each playable character. I feel like they nailed that aspect when it comes to Boomerang. Feels like Boomerang. Harley Quinn feels like Harley Quinn.
That really is
Uh,
Harley Quinn too. That's the actual voice actor from the show. Tara Strong. So it's a good
yeah,
get.
like they nailed the mannerisms for the characters and whatnot. There's a specific scene in the game that I feel like, yo, that junk is godlike. And that was that Batman scene in the
Yeah.
villain museum or whatnot,
Yeah.
where how you played as Batman in the Arkham series, you're scaling on the scaffolding, or you're scaling on the gargoyles or whatnot, taking out NPCs, taking out bad guys. They put you in that situation in the game. So Batman was hunting you down, and me and Persona was playing co-op, and we see Batman picking off the members. I think Persona got picked off, and I was by myself with the other NPCs, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is going? I was scared
And
as
then you
hell
had to keep
because
switching characters because
it was super dark, and you had one little flashlight, and Batman is just like, boom, picking up another character. It's like, yo, I felt like I was the NPC that we beating up on all these years in Arkham. I was like, yo, this was the craziest scene ever, bro. Top notch. You know what I mean? And if they have more things like that within the game, easy sell. So yeah, that was one of the best scenes in the game. Graphics to me look great. You know what I mean? It's taking the scope of the game and what's going on. There's a lot of things going on. And I feel like the look of the game looks amazing. You know what I mean? In-game, cutscene, whatever, it looks amazing. The abilities are fun to use. Definitely can see the game opening up with more mechanically as you level up, because later on in the beta, or what is called alpha, what was that character that was unlocking like skills, and it just got more fun. You know what I mean? You got more variation to the skills and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I can see the
Are you
game
talking about
opening
Hack?
up much more.
I think her name is Hack something. I know you're talking about the hacker girl.
Yeah, I forgot her name,
Yeah, I
but
forgot her name.
just that part right there, I was like, okay, so I can upgrade this skill here, and it definitely did change how the play style was for me as playing as Boomerang. You know what I mean? The non-tether co-op is pretty good, unless like somebody start an objective, they're gonna time you, they're gonna put you on a timer, or you're gonna teleport to the person, but you can pretty much go wherever you want to go. You know what I mean? Like Persona could be over here in section A, and I'm over here in section D, that's doing whatever until we get an objective that we want to start. That's when you bring everybody together. I think that's dope, and the story seems very compelling so far in the game. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people was knocking the fact that Suicide Squad fighting the Justice League, but when I played it, I was just like, yeah, this seems very Suicide Squad-y. Impossible mission. Justice League's OP. What they have implemented here in the story, it seems pretty good, man. So those are the positives that I have for the game, Persona.
Yeah, I think you hit a lot of the positives for me as well. For me, I played as Nanaue, or King Shark, and his movement style was really fun, really cool. One thing I did like was how fluid, because this is a game that's centered around a lot of gun combat, right? One of the things I did like about this game is how fluid the gun combat is. It seemed very tight, it wasn't too loosey goosey. It
It
definitely
needed a
seemed
little more oomph though for me, but I
well,
agree with
I think the hit detection needs oomph. I think they need to work on that. Was going to be my negative. I do think the gun mechanics are good though. I do think like how tight the movement is, and jumping around and shooting or hip firing and stuff like that. For me personally, I thought it looked good, but I do agree that like when it comes to the actual hit detection on some of the enemies, I think that needs some work, right? One of the other things I did like is one of the other things I don't. I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. The melee combat is kind of because you do have like a melee ability that you could use as well, where like you can knock enemies up and hit them with a melee, or if you come in close and you barrel in towards somebody, there's like a melee attack. It's okay. I kind of wish there was a little bit more variety there, but it's all right. Then when it comes to the world, I do think the world is beautiful. I do think they do a good job of capturing the essence of like a Justice League style game or a Suicide Squad game with the Justice League in it. I do think they captured them pretty well with the ones that we saw. Like we saw Flash, we saw Wonder Woman, and we saw
Green Lantern.
Batman and Green Lantern. I think they captured them really well when it comes to their mannerisms and
I think it
how they
ended
would
with
be as
Superman,
well.
right? Or nah?
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Yeah, Superman's coming down. I was
Like,
like,
it came
oh
down.
shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's when they cut it. It was like, oh,
yeah.
pre-order. I was
They
like, oh
and
man.
just like in Arkham fashion, they do have the Riddler stuff there, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and the Riddler here is really, really cool as well. I do like that. Um, the Penguin, I thought Penguin was really good as well, and it's Cobblepot from the Arkham series, so like they're bringing a lot of those characters in.
It's in the Arkham.
It's in the Arkham
verse or world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When it comes to the world itself, obviously it's sectioned off, so like there's certain sections that you can and can't go because Brainiac has that blocked off, so you have to do something to uh to kind of open up that area. But the area that we was in, I thought it was a very nice looking area, beautiful area. um shout out to Deborah Wilson. Deborah Wilson is in her video game bag,
He on it.
because she played Savathun and the Witch Queen in Destiny. She played a couple other, and she played uh one of the like leaders in Forspoken. And like she's just been in her video game bag, and she plays Amanda Waller in this game, and she does a really good job of playing Amanda Waller, man. Like she's really good, man. So shout out to Deborah Wilson. One of the other things that I do like, it was just on the top of my brain. Oh, well, the dynamic between the crew fits. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel, like,
Funny.
the dialogue is funny. Their banter is funny. It's actually really good, like real talk. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't fall flat so far from what we played. I think it's pretty cool. I do want to get into some negatives though, Bari.
Oh, let's get in the cons, man. Cause
I got a few negatives, man. One of the negatives for me, and this
I
might
got a
just
lot of negatives.
this might just be the alpha. The world feels empty and like very desolate, and you're fighting a lot of the same enemies, and it's got like that same little, those open world little quick little events and things you can do. It was just like two that it was just the same thing over and over, and I'm just like, this can get boring really quickly if these are the only two events. Now, obviously, this might just be the alpha, so I don't want to speak too much into that, but the world itself and some of those missions definitely are very repetitive and can get boring pretty quickly.
Yeah, I said the same thing where the variety of the quests seem very slim. But that could be because we're just playing a closed alpha. But hopefully that's what it is. Because
Yeah.
if this the quest that you guys have, that's to hold the spot.
Or
ooh,
destroy
you're
the
in a-
tank. It's like,
yeah, you're in a world. You're in a world for. Oh, I can't even tell you, man. But yeah, like it's a lot in the world, but it does feel like empty though, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Traversal. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brian, he brought it up. This was one of my first cons that I brought up. Traversal, I wish it was a little bit faster. It feels slow. It's not like it's horrible, but it needed to be a slight adjustment and no run button.
Oh yeah.
I don't get it, man. No run button. Like they have this auto run thing, and I mean, like you're purposely wanting to slow me down. You know what I mean? Until I press the left stick for amount of seconds, that's when I want to go into this run animation. I'm like, no, I want to run when I want to run. You know what I mean?
The dash as well. The dash can be a little bit better as well because it's like a dodge mechanic in the game where
oh yeah,
that seems like a little bit
leads
slow.
up to
Oh, go ahead.
that leads up to one of my other points. Is like I'm not a fan of the button layout. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan. The button layout, we play for hours, and I still could have vibed with R3 to slide. The button layout was just horrible to me. Like, and you can't really change it up. I don't know if that's because of the alpha, but you can't really change it. I'm not a fan of the button layout. The traversal, obviously you play it as every character because you have to play as every character in the tutorial. So I can feel for the traversal just for everybody, but it seemed a little too slow, and I realized that this is on purpose because there's no run button. Like I feel like they're slowing everything down so the game could probably load in or whatnot.
They also need to speed up. They also need to speed up how quickly you get some of your abilities because it's like the times when you can use your abilities are too and
Oh,
far
the
in
cooldowns.
between. Yeah, the cooldown is like way
Yeah.
too low. I feel like they need to speed that up so that you could have more of those flashy moments. Obviously, the game is centered around like using guns and stuff like that, which I get, but these, it'd have been cool, like, Nanoway is a magical being as well. So like, he has this like mega slam and stuff like that. Or like, you pull out, Deadshot pulls out a rocket or something. Just I don't know. The actual abilities needs to be a bit more fleshed out and much quicker with the cooldown.
Yeah, yeah, the cooldowns, I agree with that. Going back to the guns, because I do think the guns, it doesn't feel bad, but it needs more feedback. It feels empty when I'm shooting it. I don't understand how these games coming out on PlayStation 5 specifically, and you're not doing. I don't remember anything from the DualSense while shooting a gun. Do you remember anything? 'Cause I don't remember anything.
Nothing's. I'm not saying that there probably wasn't something there. It just didn't stand out to me because I can't remember.
Exactly my point. You know what I mean? And it like I'm just like, yo, you got this controller. You put out these blogs hyping up the controller, but when I'm shooting a fucking gun, I'm not feeling the controller, or I can't remember anything about the controller. That's a big miss for me. Some buggy quests going on with the MP with multiplayer co-op. Many times we couldn't select the quests or no progression due to some bugs, and that happened to us many times. Our Persona, you know what I mean, very very buggy. If you launch this game this way, how the alpha is. Most likely it's probably gonna be that way. You're in trouble.
Yeah, it's gonna
You
be
know
a
what I mean?
problem.
You're in big trouble.
And we experienced that a lot too. Like where there was a lot of buggy quests.
We had to start up.
Or even like when we finished the quest, they're like, and you get your rewards, they would like force you into this map where like if you're the leader, you have to choose the next mission, but it wouldn't let me choose anything or
and
anything.
I couldn't move.
And it kept it was
You
really
can't
bad
move until like the leader had to do shit.
Yeah.
And the reward system, it feels convoluted. It's not satisfying. You know what I mean? To be a looter, you know what I mean? You get a whole bunch of weapons and it's just like horrible stats. They don't have like one thing Diablo 3 nailed, in my opinion, is that quick overview as far as like, is this stronger than what I got now? You don't have the real specifics, but it gives you the option of like, oh, I see greens up. Let me go pick this up and see what's going on.
Not only that, but even like I don't know, it seems strange that with the looter, and this might be just like early alpha, like where they will have like elementals to like these weapons and stuff like that. But why, fire bullets or ice bullets that freeze enemy or inflicts freeze or something like. I wasn't, as much as we were playing and getting a lot of loot. I wasn't seeing none of that of like, well, where's like the elementals on some of these weapons so that you can
like
kind of have that variety.
Weapons,
and have some of that variety to like if you're fighting an enemy that might be more immune to like ice, and you can do like freeze, and you freeze them and then you're able to like pick them up and throw them or shatter them or something. I just feel like I wish there was more imagination and more expansive when it came to the loot. The loot just didn't really stick the landing for me. Yeah, it didn't stick the landing for me, especially for this.
Because all we was getting was just like mad gear, and there was times we were stopping, and enemies constantly just pop up all over the place. So the times you checking your gear, you say you cleared out an area, enemy respawn right there, and be like, damn, I'm checking my gear, but they give you so much just crap, and you just got to empty out or destroy crap. You know what I mean? Like, damn, give me.
Claymore, I'm not saying it's not there. I'm saying like through the loot, I wasn't really seeing that too much. It might be there, and that might be something we'll see more so in the full release. But I don't know. The loot just wasn't that imaginative to me. It wasn't that expansive.
You probably saw elementals within the skills, but yeah, I don't remember anything as far as like the weaponry.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, a quick overview can simply fix a lot of that issue when it comes to that. But Persona, we gotta talk about this, man. This is an online looter game, and the online stability in sessions need some work. The social menu is not good.
Oh,
you can't even see your friend's name. You can't even see your friend's name. I'm like, yo, I can't even see this man's name.
Yeah, it started out. It's really bad. The online session was really, really bad, man, because it's like what'll happen is, and it took so long to like load and
get into a game.
It's weird, bro. Like, and I'm just like, yo, this is a PS5 game, ain't it? Like, why is this stuff taking so long to like connect and load and set up? Like it just was jarring to me, especially when you play something like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, where that stuff is very quick, very snappy, very quick. The
Like
online,
you have
with
confidence in Grand Blue online going into release. I don't have confidence in Suicide Squad online going into release.
yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
don't. No, I don't. I agree. I don't either. Like when I'm trying to invite Bari, I'm trying to do it through the PlayStation. I'm trying to do it through the friend list within the game, and like you'll see the friend list when you first sign in, but then it'll like be starred out, and then like you'll have like all these people's
Can't see the
names
name.
starred out, and you can't see the name. But I'll invite Bari. It'll say he's joining, but it'll just load. It'll take like 3 minutes for him to get in, and then we got to start the match or start the session. And that takes a second to get. I'm just like, all right, man.
You
Like,
can't move at all.
yeah, I'm just like, all right, man. Like, I wish that was something that was. They need to clean that up and make that more seamless. I believe you can invite people while you're in the actual session. I believe. They just need to clean that up and make that much more seamless. There's a lot of menus. They need to clean that up as well, man. Like, I just feel like it's a very there's like a lot of the HUD to me wasn't really too crazy.
Yeah, I didn't mind the
But
HUD.
but the actual
actual
menus, like when you're getting into like the skills and then the sub skills and then the armor and this and that, it's a lot of menus, man. I'm just like,
I can see the HUD itself being a lot, especially if you don't play like games like this. But I actually all the information that's on the HUD is very valuable information, so it's not like it's an issue for me per se. But I can see people getting turned off by it. But the online, the stability definitely needs work, man. There's times you in a mission and I'm like, oh, I'm stuck. I can't move. I don't know what the hell going on. You know what I mean? And then Persona's like, oh, I'm all the way over here. I was like, yo, I can't move. And then all of a sudden it would just move. I don't know what the hell happens. Just move. You know, and we go vice versa with Persona as well. And he always said a classic, yo, I got Fios. He's like, Fios don't matter with this game.
hey, yo, facts, man. I got fiber optics, man. Y'all playing games out here.
You know what I mean? But yeah, the social menu in need work. It's just a lot of stuff need work. Like going in this game come out February 2nd.
I'm not confident.
If there has to be like a closed beta or something, but I don't see them addressing any issue because some of the issues that I have here, I've seen other people say. I don't see no board where they're talking about these issues. I feel like this game when it releases is going to have these issues, bro, and then they're going to fix it along
because there wasn't enough time between when we played the alpha and now. Now, obviously, what they might have changed some stuff, but the time frame of when this game is coming out, I'm just looking at it like, you know, I think this game is definitely going to release with a lot of issues, and not even just technical issues. I just think issues in sticking to the landing when it comes to the gameplay as well. So,
if they release like a update as far as like bug fixes, I didn't see it. So if I'm wrong on that, I'm wrong on that. But confidence wise, yeah, it's not like I'm not interested in Suicide Squad because I did have fun with it. Release date and confidence at the release date, I don't think it's good, in my opinion.
I agree.
It's not good.
I agree 100%. I'm wishing all the best for Suicide Squad though as well. But with everything else that's coming out, that February 2nd release date is a bust for me. So like I wasn't picking this. I was gonna pick this up, but when they released that release date, and then I got Gran Blue and then Final Fantasy and Helldivers and all these other things, I can't. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be buying Suicide Squad day one. But maybe later down the line after a couple of updates and maybe the first or second seasons that they release with the roadmap, you know, and some new characters or something like that, you know, I'll pick the game up and play. But as of right now, Suicide Squad is definitely a pass for me, personally. What about you, Bari? Is it a pass?
Yeah, it's a pass to me right now. Summertime, I'll look back into it. You know, I'll be looking for updates to see what they're saying. Because yeah, it does have that. It has appeal, but I think the cons right now outweigh the positives. And yeah, the release date is bad. You know what I mean? And I don't have the confidence of them. All those issues that you know mentioned is going to be fixed or even addressed if they think those are issues. You know what I mean? So it's a pass to me as of right now.
Yep. Yo, big shout out to Forget Me Not, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, "What's good, WUPS crew? Favorite JRPG just this gen so far. Also, what new anime y'all be watching? Undead Unluck, and Fire
Ooh,
In
I have that. I
are
have that set up. I have
by the
that put on
way.
my wish
Amazing,
list.
by the way.
I'll watch this.
Favorite RPG, this JRPG this gen is probably gonna be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And then anime. I haven't really been watching too much anime lately, actually.
Favorite JRPG this gen outside of Final Fantasy?
Octopath Traveler 2.
Yeah, Octopath was amazing. I'm a big fan of Yeez, but that's not a new thing.
Yeah, but Yeast 10 looks incredible, but I need to play it first, and I'm waiting for that to come to the West. Hopefully that comes this year. But if Yeast 10 comes out, that'll be one of my favorite JRPGs this year as well.
Oh, you know which one I got into? I really got into The World Ends With You. I thought that was a great JRPG that more people need to go and look into that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I wasn't really in love with the series when it first came out, like on the Wii, but the new version that they came out with, I thought that was a great game. I like the badge system. I like the combat. It was fun, and I didn't. It had like that Persona feel as well, but it wasn't too overbearing. Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
I recently finished that like last year too. That was a fun game.
Yeah, I'm behind on anime right now. I've kind of been I kind of haven't been watching too much anime lately.
Oh yeah, anime. I haven't really watched anything new, but I've been watching like Rurouni Kenshin, the remaster for that or remake of that. I thought that they're doing a great job. 'Cause that's one of my favorite animes. And Jujutsu Kaisen new season, godlike, godlike that shit.
That's another anime I gotta watch. Jujutsu. I'm doing a rewatch of Yu Yu Hakusho though. That's definitely one I want to do a rewatch. Yeah, I've been like
the live action was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But yo, Bari, hour and a half in the show and we ain't even get to no news yet. Jeez, what I tell y'all, even on slow news weeks, the WUPS boys got y'all. You hear what I say? Yo, all right, so let's get into.
Imagine giving impressions for games that you actually played.
I know, right?
Not just
baseline.
You know what I mean?
Baseline.
Blinded,
Yeah, it's
blinded.
good.
Oh, this is trash.
This is okay.
This is amazing. This is a masterpiece.
But yo, guys, all right, so now we're going, those are impressions of 3 games that we've been playing. With The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and Suicide Squad Alpha. Now we're going to get into some news, guys. Now we are actually getting into the news, man. And we got membership topics at the end of the news section, so make sure you guys stick around for that because some pretty good topics as well. So kick back, relax. It's lunchtime, so definitely get your lunch. About to have some fun.
Them topics is boo-boo. Y'all need to do a better job with them topics. Them joints is trash.
All right, Bari. So the first bit of news, man, let's talk about PlayStation Plus real quick. The catalog. They did announce the games for the PlayStation Plus catalog for January. And the games that we can expect for the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium catalog is Tina Tiny's Wonderland Next Level Edition, Resident Evil 2 Remake, the new version, Hard Space Shipbreaker, Lego City Under.
What you said?
Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Yo, watch it. Yes, it's a family show, Persona.
Is
You
it?
can't be cursing like that, man.
Is it?
Hard Space Shipbreaker.
Ship breaker.
Oh, I thought you said shit. My bad.
I thought this was a very fun. Why you say that? Huh?
Oh yeah.
Then we got Lego City Undercover. We got Just Cause 3. We got Sessions Skate Sim. We got Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. Then we got Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. Surviving the Aftermath. Rallycross. Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace. Really? Oh, these are the classics.
Yo, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
these are the classics.
Yo,
okay.
I love that game on PS1, man.
Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Word?
Yeah, yo.
Oh, that's dope. Then you got Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Legends of Mana. Support this game.
Oh, they added Street Fighter 30th collection?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Legends of Mana and Secrets of Mana. Get everybody hyped for that. Vengeance of Mana coming this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Bari, and those are your premium and classic games for January. Bari, how you feeling about this list?
I like it, especially when it came to the classic games. I thought the classic games was a fun or a good addition. Certain games in here, I don't really care for, but when you mentioned that Shadow Tactics, Blade of Shogun, I'm reading the description. I'm like, Shadow Tactics is a hardcore tactical stealth game set in Japan around the Edo area, period. And I'm just like, that sounds a little interesting to me, man. I might have to, download this and just try it. You know what I mean? The session stuff, I'm good on that. Just Cause 3, I already have that. Lego on the Lego City games be all right, but I don't really like.
It's some easy
It is what it is.
platinums.
This Hard Space Shipbreaker, I don't know what that is. RE2 remake is one of the best in my opinion. I think RE4 beat it out in my opinion, but RE2 is right there next to it. And Tiny Tina Wonderlands, that's
We
a
got
good
this
game, man.
We played it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
got
was
this.
playing that. This is how you should be doing your co-op games with Borderlands series.
Yep.
Because there's stuff that you do, like say I'm in Persona session or Persona's in my session, and you want to continue your stuff. All the trophies that you earn in whoever's session, they will ask you. They're like, "Oh, do you want to catch up? Do you want to go to the spot where you left off with your last co-op session?" And you do that, and then boom, right away. You don't have to do everything over. And it's drop out co-op as well, which is pretty cool.
There's a lot of good loot with Tina Tiny's Wonderland as well. Very fun game.
Yeah.
A lot of good loot. I think the Borderlands games are always really good when it comes to like loot, guns, that quirkiness, that RPG elements and stuff like that, elementals and things like that. So yeah, that I think definitely play Tina Tiny's Wonderland if you have it.
Yeah, my score, I'll give this like a B plus because I think strategic wise, they did a smart move here, adding all the mana games. Well, not all of them, but the two early ones with Legend and Secret. Yeah, I think that's pretty dope that they did that, gearing up for Visions. The Street Fighter 30th anniversary, I thought that's a shocker. I didn't even see that in the first time that they loaded up. And yeah, just a personal bias. I was a big fan of the Phantom Menace game when it first came out.
Yeah,
it's not the greatest game of all time, but it was like a good pastime game for me when I was a kid, and I enjoyed it. So
yeah, this is definitely gonna get played. This Phantom Menace, like that surprised me for sure.
Yeah, so I give it a B plus overall for the catalog games.
Yeah, I'm floating around the same. Actually, I think I'm gonna give this a B plus as well. I think this was a really good showing, a good bit of games right there. So yeah, it's a B plus for me. I already have the mana games and all that stuff, so and I
got all of them.
Yeah, I got all the mana games, so like that doesn't really. But that Star Wars for sure. Gonna try that out and play that. Most of the games I'm like, all right, I got Resident Evil, I got Tina Tiny's, but I do think for people out there, this is a definitely a B plus list. Pretty good. Bari.
Yo, they've been adding a lot of Star Wars games because didn't they add Dark Forces too? Dark Forces was a game I love too. That's a first person Star Wars game. You know what I mean?
Ain't that the one from the Vita?
No, that was a PS1 game as well.
They added one from the Vita as well. If I'm not remembering. Yeah, the Star Wars Battlefront games, Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think. Remember that Vita, not Vita, PSP. Remember that PSP Star Wars game? Didn't they add that 1 month?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember. I got a lot of them, man. I remember I got that PSP. Remember that special edition Star Wars PSP? I had that one and the God of War one. And yeah, I think they added that game. I can't remember. I thought they did, but I might be wrong. But all right, Bari, moving along, Bari. Let's real quick talk about the quick top download games of December. Let's see what's on that list, Bari. Let's see what's on that list. So the top downloaded games, we're just gonna do top 10. The top 10 games downloaded for the US is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Madden NFL 24, Grand Theft Auto 5, NBA 2K24, EA Sports FC 24, which is FIFA. I mean, these 5 games, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5, this is a no-brainer here. I mean, come on. Then we got Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Ark Survival, Hogwarts Legacy, and God of War. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God of War. Number 11. So God of War definitely jumped back up, man. that free
Oh, after a
DLC.
year? Oh, the
Yeah,
DLC.
yeah, the
Yeah.
DLC got people back into the game. And then for the EU, you know, you got Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3,
The EU minds
FIFA,
them.
Grand Theft Auto, Avatar, Hogwarts. Hogwarts was the best-selling game of 2023 too. Yo, which
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about that later when we get to sales. But yo, shout out to Hogwarts. The Ark, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, God of War was number 12 in the EU.
But that Ark is like a new update or the new game?
No, I think this is probably an update or some Survival Ascended. I'm not sure actually. I think that might be an update or something like that. So it's top downloads is looking pretty standard. You know, shout out to Elden Ring, number 20 for EU.
I'm a UK minds them. That's my minds them. You see it?
So yeah, definitely
Macho, what up?
definitely a nice list. What's your thoughts on this list, Bari?
Sounds about, looks about right. Call of Duty up there, Madden, Grand Theft Auto 5 being up there, I guess because of the announcement of 6. People was
That
like,
rekindled
well,
that
it's always
fire.
update.
Yeah, they
Spider-Man is still in top 10, which is good to see. And we're gonna talk about that later with the MPDs. Baldur's Gate, not surprising, game of the year in the game awards. So that is gonna get more people to try that game out, play that game. Avatar in the top 10.
Yeah, on EU and in America.
First person shooter narrative game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, but
Avatar
Avatar is a very popular series though too. Like people love those Avatar movies. So
hell yeah, I watched it the other day.
I knew this game was gonna do some numbers regardless. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think this is a dope list. Pretty standard as well. So yeah, that's the top downloads for the PS5, man. Then
Go down to the VR real quick.
All right. VR2, right?
Yeah. Just want to see that real quick. You feel me?
VR2, we got Five Nights at Freddy's, Among Us VR, Beat Saber, Arizona Sunshine 2, Job Simulator, Pavlov, Swordman VR, Star Wars Tales of the Galaxy's Edge, NFL Pro Era 2, and Synapse in America.
Okay. Oh yeah, Arizona, I think they come out in December. Swordsman, I think that came out December as well.
This Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge game is really good, man. This is a really fun Star Wars game, man. VR Star Wars game.
Pavlov was good too.
I'm not surprised with Among Us, man, because Among Us is very popular already, and it's a very fun, popular party game. And so I'm not surprised that VR version for both America and EU is pretty high up there.
Yeah,
Beat Saber been popular since PSVR 1. Like, yo, people been loving that.
Yo, there's a few VR games that I bought that I didn't even try it. Like the Arashi, I haven't tried that. I bought the Vertigo 2. I haven't tried that out yet. I need to get back on these VR stuff before like Grand Blue come out, man. Because I mean, I definitely want to complete more of these VR games rather than just like playing them, get to the middle of them and stop.
Yeah, I agree. So shout out to PS5 and the PSVR 2, man. Out here doing good things. All right, Bari. Yo, Bari, do you remember the game Until Dawn?
I love that game.
Did you play it Until Dawn?
Absolutely. I did a whole live stream. This was like I did a live stream platinum in the game. Like doing a platinum run for this game. That was my first like doing a platinum run to game. It was around close to Halloween time. I love the hell out of this game, man. Until Dawn. This was Supermassive. This is my favorite Supermassive game that they made. So I'm happy for what I'm seeing here because it's not far off from what they do.
Well, they doing a movie. How you hype for that? They doing a movie.
Yeah, I think a movie would do great. The story was fun for me. It was that teen campy, type story. But the gameplay aspects was fun because Until Dawn had a cool little mechanic with a dual shock. I'm about to say DualSense 4, where you had to hold it in a certain position, and if you went outside of that border, like the monster or whatever would get you. That junt, I played Until Dawn like I want to say like 10 times, and every time in that scene, it still gets me like mad scared because I be shaking, bro. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you know, I didn't. You know, I might lose my gamer card for this. I didn't finish Until Dawn.
oh, you was like BG them. I blame BG for slandering this game. You know what I
Oh
mean?
nah,
Wait till I see BG. I'm gonna kick that
oh
man
nah,
this
it ain't
shit,
even
man.
because of that. It's just I don't know. I just never finished it. I should go back and get the platinum and finish it up. I did play it.
Yeah, it was a fun game.
I wonder who they're gonna have. They definitely need to have Hayden Panettiere. She should
She
definitely
old
be.
now though, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yo,
Hey, yo, chill.
it's a team movie, yo,
God
bro.
damn,
You know what?
bro.
Like Hayden. I never thought Hayden would like look old, but when I seen the Scream movie, I was like, oh yeah, she Asian, bro. Hayden Asian. She don't got that hero skin no more, where she just turned she's a heel. Well, I love Hayden though.
Why
I
you
love
say
her.
it like that, bro? God damn, boy.
Bro, everybody in this movie is like 17, 18 years old. I mean, in the game. You know what I mean? But
I mean,
Hayden looking like she now in her 30s. My bad, Hayden.
yo, Hayden Panettiere. Hey, yo, Hayden Panettiere, we love you. I'm interested. Yeah, I can't even talk, bro. Yo, that's crazy, bro. You just straight said that. I'm interested to see who they get as actors for the movie. 'Cause wasn't Rami Malek in this as well? Or was that?
Yeah, he was like the one that made. Well, I ain't gonna say. Did you actually finish the game, or you just
Nah, I ain't finished the game.
Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. But they can get everybody in from the game in the movie because yeah, everybody in the game is like is a portrayal from a real person. You know what I mean, whatever it is, however you want to call it. But
I feel like they can do it, but they're instead of them being in high school, they in college. Or they're like young adults that's like, you know, going on a friend's trip because they haven't, you know, they're all off on their own careers, but they haven't gotten together in a long time. So they end up doing this. They all end up going on a friend's trip to reconnect to a cabin, and then it becomes like, if it flows into like the game and how everything was happening or whatever. I feel like they could do something like that and get all of the cast from the original game back, because then it would make sense. Like listen, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see Hayden Panettiere. Yeah, like some high school reunion type shit or something like that. Listen, they can make it work, bro. They can make it work, but we'll see. We'll see who they have. But PlayStation really.
I ain't gonna say nothing because if you didn't finish Until Dawn, I don't want to spoil nothing. But I'm just gonna let it rock. Because I know somebody's going to be like, yo, why you incorrect? No, I'm not going to say nothing.
Yo, if I made a mistake, my fault. I didn't finish the game. Look, maybe I'll add that to my to-do list for 2024. I'll download the game and I'll play through it. Would y'all want to see a stream? I might even stream it. Y'all want to see a stream on that? I'll stream that. Well, that might be something I'll stream. We'll see. But
that'll be a fun game to stream.
Yeah, I might even stream it, but yeah, I'll make that one of my to-dos in 2024 is to finish Until Dawn. I got y'all. But yeah, I think them having a movie is pretty cool though. I think them having a movie is pretty cool. I'm interested to see what's up. Hopefully
they turn a movie game to a movie.
But PlayStation really been on it.
What you gonna say?
PlayStation really been on it when it comes to like these movie games and turning like, gaming franchises into movies and stuff like that, or TV shows.
You see that statement right there. Now I'm gonna get on my Jack move because of that statement right there. Because we know more about these goddamn movies than the first party studios. Huh?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a goddamn shame what's going on that we know more about movie productions. Until Dawn movie, God of War, this TV show. Twisted Metal season 2, Last of Us season 2, but we don't know what they're cooking up.
But when it comes to first party, we cooking. Like we got it.
That's all we get. We cooking. Why we can't get a concept art? Why we can't get a teaser trailer? Why we can't get any of that? But we know Until Dawn movie, Gravity Rush movie, but you ain't gonna make the game. I'm pissed off, man.
Nah, I agree, man. I mean, listen, I'm on that same energy. It is kind of crazy, but hopefully we get some updates this year. Yo, big shout out to Cloud Strife, man. 6 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. Always appreciate you, Cloud. He says, Persona not finishing games? Who would have thought? Nah, I'm kidding. Hope you fellas doing well. Charlotta on Grand Blue is fire. Rebirth and Bound. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
Big shout
Charlotte
out.
is OP in Relink.
Big shout out to Cloud Strife, man. Appreciate you rocking out with us.
I'm pissed off now, man.
I get it. I get it.
Why you put that news article up there, man?
Let them
goddamn
cook.
Movies.
Let them cook. Because let them cook, Bari. Let them cook. Bari, I might want you to keep that same energy. Keep your energy. Keep your energy level up here. Cause we about to get into another game that you had to check a few people on the Jay Bari show episode 3 this week. Make sure you guys check that every Wednesday.
It's about to get foamy.
And
I'm letting that phone ring. Y'all gonna all take my phone.
Hey, yo, hold up, bro. Hold up, brother. I'm gonna need you to relax. So you gonna have to stop saying that. My man said, yo, it's time to get foamy. No. You gonna have to clean that up. You gonna have to clean that up. You understand? But yes, guys, let's get into some FoamStars talk. The new game that everyone loves to hate for some strange reason. So yeah. Dude said it's time to get foamy.
About to get foamy in here, man. You ever been to a foam party?
Hell no.
You ain't never been to a foam party?
Hell no.
Yo, I got some stories for y'all, man. Y'all want story time with Bari? Let me know, man.
Foam party.
I got some crazy
Hell
stories
no.
of foam parties, right? Like some wild shit.
Hell no, I'm good.
I was back in my, my younger days, man. You know what I mean? I was doing some crazy shit back in the whole parties.
That man Bari stepped into the party like, it's time to get foamy. Stupid.
Hey, literally.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, man. That was a college.
Hey, yo,
days,
you definitely
boy.
gonna have
Woo.
to give me some stories on that, boy.
Hey, yo, I was a different dude in college, man. Y'all overknow, man. I was a different dude, man.
That man was on his bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. All right. So FoamStars.
Crazy.
Shout out to FoamStars, man, because we finally got some information this week, and the information that we got is the release date, which is going to be February 6th, and this game is going to be releasing in PlayStation Plus day 1 on February 6th. And they also confirmed what the modes are going to be. So there's going to be 3 main multiplayer game modes that you'll be able to play in the game. It's going to be Smash the Star, which is pretty much team deathmatch, but with lives. And with team with Smash the Star, whoever loses more of their lives, they become one of their players become a star player. And if you kill that star player, you win the match. So it's all about
the best mode in the
completing.
game.
It is definitely the best mode. Then they've got Have Bath Survive. No, what's the other one? Yeah, so they got Smash the Star, and then they got Happy Bath Survival, where two team. So it's 4v4, but you'll have 2 team. Your 4v4 team. Your 4-player team. Yeah, your 4-player team. 2 will be at the bottom, 2 will be at the top, and you have to kind of keep the foam of your foam more than the other team's foam, so that they're able to move around better and kill the enemy. And
definitely more strategic mode.
Yeah, very strategic.
Like it's a very communication hardcore base mode. This one.
Yeah, and then the new mode that they're adding in there is called Rubber Duck Party, which is King of the Hill. So the premise of this game is to get on top of the rubber duck while he's jamming, and you have to change the rubber duck to your color. And and when you get on the top of the duck and you change the color of the duck to your color, the duck will move.
Game sexual as hell, man.
The duck will move to your side of the arena, but the other team, if they change the color to their duck to their team color, the duck will reverse and go to the other team member's side. So it's
that sounds fun as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah. So that's the third mode that's coming for the multiplayer 4v4. Then they also have a mission mode where you have to protect Bath Vegas from an assault of bubble besties in mission mode and take on a challenge as a solo, or you can play with up to 3 other friends. So this is more of like a PvE style mode.
They got 4 modes.
Yeah, so this is more of like a PvE style mode where you and up to 4 friends can play together to protect Vegas. or you could you could play solo. They also have a squad mission where you have
Yeah,
co-op.
you remember when Naughty Dog used to do stuff like this?
I do.
My bad. Go ahead.
I do. Back during Uncharted 2 and 3. I miss those
Mhm.
days. And 4, actually, because they do have a modes like that in Uncharted 4. I miss those days. And then, obviously, they're going to have rewards as well. So different types of rewards that you'll be able to earn from completing, different types of things within the game. And, of course, there wouldn't be a free-to-play without a battle pass. So they are going to have a premium pass where you'll be able to earn things through the game, through just playing the game. But also there will be a premium pass that you can buy as well, where you'll get specialized items and things like that, and also some of the characters as well. If you buy the premium pass, you'll be able to unlock those characters automatically. But if you do not buy the premium pass, then you'll have to just go through the entire track and get up to those characters to earn them. So Bari, starting with you, 2 questions. 1, are you surprised that this game is going into Plus day 1? Actually, I have 3 questions. 1, are you surprised this game is going to PS Plus day 1? 2, are you surprised that this game is kind of well, it's not free to play because once it's out of Plus, you actually will have to buy the game. Like, it's not free to play. So it's not a free to play, but I guess my second
$30
question is,
game, I
yeah, it's
think
30.
it
Yeah, I
is
think it's 30. Yeah.
outside of.
Second, what's your excitement level for this game? And third, I forgot the third question, but go ahead. Those 2 questions.
Yeah, I'm shocked that it's going into Plus. You know what I mean? Like, not super shocked it's going into Plus, but I am shocked. That makes any sense. Because I didn't see it coming going into Plus. I'm more shocked about the release date. I think the release date is a bad release date, February 6th, in my personal opinion. Where I feel like this could have benefited from another summer release type game. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to rush this out early in the month, knowing that you're dropping Square Enix Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in February. You're gonna have FoamStars release, but they probably looking at it like, okay, you're gonna have weeks of FoamStar before Rebirth come out. But I think a lot of people, when it comes to these live service type games, the multiplayer games, like, they will release it whenever, because the game is constantly being updated. And
It'll
whenever
always
people
bring
catch on, they
people
catch
in.
on.
Yeah.
But I just feel like release dates are important, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see FoamStar go the way of like other live service games where it's out for 6 months and it's gone, or out for a year and it's gone.
Let me ask you this question. I'm sorry to cut you off. I want to ask you this question. That's my third question. I just remembered it. Do you think, and be honest, Bari, be honest, and obviously I'm saying that for the audience. Do you think the hate that FoamStars has gotten since its inception is valid? Especially after playing the beta for, we played a lot. We played this beta a lot, played with a lot of different people in the community. From your experience with the game, do you think the hate that this game is getting is warranted?
No, I don't think the hate is warranted at all, because majority of the hate is coming from it's similar to another multiplayer game. You know what I mean? Which, that's just gaming in general. You know what I mean? Games are inspired from other games. They're gonna have its own different, things that they do. And that's just multiple games in general. You know what I mean? I think the hate comes from it being PlayStation exclusive. You know what I mean? That's where the hate comes from with the game, because I had a lot of fun with the game. I'm not saying that my opinion of the game is the only one that matters, but when you just play a game and it's just like, I don't really see how this game can get hate. You might not like it, you might not vibe with it, but it's not like, oh, I hate this shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, I'm just not rocking with it. But I'm seeing people just hate this joint. I'm like, I don't see why this would be hated. I think FoamStars is going to be the 2024 version of like Forspoken, where it gets this blinded hate, and then when people come around to finally playing it, finally learn it, they're like, oh, this game is pretty good, and then they're gonna DM you or try to tell you like, oh, yeah, FoamStars is good. Why you ain't say nothing? Like, what? You know what I mean? But I think it is smart that they launch it in Plus, but it's a gift and a curse thing, because for those people that had some type of semblance as far as like, oh, I'll try it out. Now you have the more incentive to try it out, because it's in a Plus if you're a Plus member. But for other people, I see people putting out there now that it is Plus, they're assuming the devs don't have no confidence in the game. You know what I mean? Because they're launching it in Plus. You know, But yeah, I don't understand it. I think FoamStars is it's not a game that like I'm super excited for, but it's a game that I had a lot of fun with, and I can see myself playing it from time to time here and there. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
not
like
gonna be playing
a
it
nice
every
little
single day.
phone star game night type of thing, you know.
Yeah, you know what I
Mm.
mean? It's like not gonna be an everyday thing. I'm not gonna be like grinding it. I'm just gonna play it casually, have fun with it, unlock whatever I unlock, for the characters that I like.
Mhm.
And keep it moving. You know what I mean? Something that's is gonna be in the rotation of for games that I'm already currently playing. And the fact that it's launching the plus, I think it's smart. Me personally, if I really love the game, I'm gonna buy it. I was planning on buying it anyway.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Regardless of how much it costs. But I was gonna plan on buying it because yeah, I enjoyed my time playing the demo, and I showcased why I enjoyed it. Put out the gameplay why I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
And I think the characters is varied enough. The modes, hopefully they add more modes to it, but it's not like there's not like a unique spin to the modes that's going on already.
But I even think like the
You know what I mean?
modes they have
Like
with
you
like
mentioned the whole rubber ducky joint
yeah,
as capture the flag, but
or
they
like a
have a
King of the
different
Hill or something
spin.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like King of the Hill, like it's a different spin, to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's what you took a known mode, but you add your own little style and flair
Yeah.
to it. You know what I mean? So
I
hopefully
I
they do that much more down the months down the line.
I listen, because even for me, I was somebody that was vehemently not feeling this game. Like I looked at it and I judged it just off of how it looked, and I was like, nah, it's not my cup of tea. I'm good. Um, so like I was in that same boat of like, nah, I'm good.
Oh yeah,
This
you
is
was
not.
a foam hater.
Yeah, I was. I admit that I was. When I played the beta, it turned me into a foam star. I know y'all like that play on words. Come on, Bari. That was nice. I know.
Let that thing, yo, foamy Sunday, absolutely court.
Oh no,
You know the
hold on.
vibe.
No. We not calling that shit no foamy Sundays.
We calling that shit foamy Sunday.
Nah, I'm
If
good.
if you're not down, then
I'm good.
hey, go and play
I'm good.
whatever you
I'm
play.
good. That man
We
said
getting foamy.
Foamy Sundays. But yeah, I was definitely somebody that was like really against this game. Or like not really against it, but really not feeling it. But once I played the beta, I was on board. I was like, I couldn't stop playing. Like it was that fun. I was having a lot of fun. I found my characters with Penguin, and Agito. Agito is really gonna be my main.
Penguin is like crazy, boy.
I-
That character's nuts.
Agito is like my main. Like that's my listen. Agito is my guy. You understand? But
I'm rocking
so
with Soa. Soa is that character for me.
so like with this game, like I really enjoyed it. I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see myself playing this and putting time into it. Now I'm not gonna be on like some like how I would with like a Call of Duty where I'm trying to get all camos and all this stuff. Like, it ain't gonna be that type of thing. But this is definitely a game where like, I agree with Bar, like play it more casually and just have fun with like friends and do game nights and stuff like that. This is definitely that type of game. So, as someone that was definitely on I'm good on the FoamStars, it definitely changed my mind after playing the game. So I like it. I think it's cool. It's definitely getting played day one. But also February is kind of like a packed month. February 6th, I'm still gonna be playing Gran Blue Fantasy Relink. So I might play it for like an hour or two and then like go right back to Gran Blue Fantasy Relink, and then
pretty much.
Helldivers is the 2 days later. So and then Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna have no time, but definitely gonna play this a little bit more casually. So yeah.
Pretty much, man. I mean, but at the end of the day, I think it's a fun game. You know what I mean? And I feel like people are like holding back on, wanting to say that or claim that for whatever reason, because I've seen people play the game and I'm like, okay, look like this person having fun. Then they go on Twitter like, this just trash. I'm like, that's not the stream that I saw that he was doing.
Yo,
it is what it is. You know what I mean? But
thanks. All right, man. Let's get into Bari. Let's get into everybody's favorite topic. Do you know what everybody's favorite topic is? Sales. We about to get into some sales. Yes, sir. Let's get into the sales talk. Shout out to my boy Matt Piscatella out here putting out the Piscatella out here putting out the numbers, the facts, data, and statistics. Shout out to my boy, right? So December 2023, man, top selling games, man. Bari, let's highlight some good games here.
Stupid.
So
Yo, that's a fact, Jamel.
the top 20 games of December. We got obviously shout out to Hogwarts Legacy, made it number 4 on the list. Marvel Spider-Man 2, number 5 on the list in December. Avatar, number 6. Who else? Who else is here? God of War Ragnarok, number 14 in December. That Valhalla DLC did some. It did good for the game. Star
God
Wars.
of War.
Jedi,
Oh, okay. I see.
yeah,
I
God of
see,
War
I see.
Ragnarok. And then we got Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Elden Ring still charting in December. AC Mirage. Top selling games is pretty good, man.
Where's Elden Ring at now in sales? Probably like 40 million or something.
Probably. I don't know. We haven't gotten a sales update in a while. And then the top 20 best-selling games of the year of 2023. Bari, let's get into it. Number 1, Hogwarts Legacy. Surprise, surprise. So Hogwarts Legacy is the first game in 15 years to dethrone a Call of Duty or a sports title from being the number 1 best-selling game of the year. Hogwarts Legacy is the first, or GTA, I'm sorry, the Call of Duty or GTA for 15 years have been the top-selling games of the year. Hogwarts Legacy is the first game in 15 years to dethrone that. So shout out to Hogwarts Legacy. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, number 2. No surprise there. Madden 24. Spider-Man 2, number 4. Top-selling game of the year.
Insomniac, man.
The top-selling game of the year of 2023 and only been out for like 2 months at the time of 2023. That's huge. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
It ain't knock off its spot, too. It was number 4 since ever. You see, I said last month ranking 4.
Yep.
So that's big for PlayStation.
Yep. Legend of Zelda number 5. Diablo
beating
4
out
number
Zelda.
Oh shit. Right.
Zelda.
Zelda is not including digital sales, so we have to put that as
how much digital sales you think Zelda got?
Listen, I'm just putting the information out there so that the people have the whole picture, right? I'm not trying to.
I know. You want to make them feel good.
No, I know. It's not. No. It's not about making them. No.
I buy Nintendo stuff all digitally, and I know they ain't more than over 200K people buying that joint digitally.
I'm not trying to make them feel good. I'm just trying to give them all the facts so that it's understood. No, I get that, but just so that people know.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes, that is true. I'm just putting the disclaimer for Zelda because that is what's there in the list as well, so that at least people can say, "Yo, we gave all the facts, data, and the details." You understand? We ain't withholding on nothing.
PlayStation Fanboy Podcast. He's talking about. I thought they only speak about PlayStation here.
And then Diablo 4 number 6, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 number 7, MK1 number 8, Star Wars Jedi Survivor number 9, EA Sports FC 24 number 10. No, I'm not surprised on Star Wars. Star Wars is the massive franchise. This game was definitely going.
Yeah, but even after
it don't matter.
All the bugs.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It's Star Wars. They're gonna buy that. People gonna buy that. FIFA 24 number 10, Starfield number 11, Super Mario Bros. Wonder number 12.
I'm surprised with Super Mario Bros. at number 12. I think that would have been
higher,
a little bit higher up there. Yeah,
I'm surprised at that as well, actually, because it's a new Super Mario Bros. Game. So I'm very surprised. Resident Evil 4 number 13, MLB The Show number 14, Dead Island 2 number 15, Final Fantasy 16 number 16.
16 at 16?
Yo, people told us that Bari, can I get on my soapbox real quick? Can I get on my soapbox? People try to tell us that Final Fantasy 16 was a flop. Even though Square Enix said it wasn't a flop, it met expectations. And as we're seeing with the MPDs, it is in the top 20. It's sold.
For the entire year.
Yeah. Street
would
Fighter.
I love to see it higher, but top
I would love to see
it. Good.
I would love to see it higher, but I'm glad at least it made it in the top 20. Street Fighter 6 number 17. I feel like Street Fighter 6 should have been higher.
Street Fighter 6 should have been higher than Mortal Kombat for sure. But
I agree.
Mortal Kombat, that's a bigger series.
Elden Ring
but
number
that's
8.
good. That's good for Street Fighter. Number 17 overall for the year. That means you selling like Street Fighter 2 days back in the day.
Well, yeah, they came out with the numbers where they said this week that Street Fighter 6 sold 3 million copies worldwide.
Yeah,
that's really good.
And that's good for Street Fighter.
Yes, I agree. Elden Ring number 18, still charting after 2 years. Incredible. Mario Kart 8 number 19.
You ain't knocking Mario Kart off is Square, man. It's
Nah,
gonna
you're
be up
not.
there.
And then Minecraft number 20. So these are your top 20
Mm.
best-selling games of the year. Bari, does this list look right to you? Like which game? Well, two questions. One, does this list look right to you, objectively speaking? And subjectively, what games would you have liked to see make it in the top 20 best-selling games of 2023?
Yeah, I mean, it
So
look about
objectively,
right. 'Cause these are,
so give me your objective and then your subjective of what you wanted to see, basically. Go ahead, my
like,
fault.
as far as like the hot topics, as far as the games, it look about right.
Mhm.
I don't see 2K up here. NBA 2K.
Oh wow, you're right.
That
Wow.
is a shocker.
I'm very shocked.
Like, what happened with that? Is that people waking up now with 2K?
Maybe.
I don't see oh no, FIFA up there.
Yeah,
I
FIFA.
don't see 2K though.
EA Sports FC 24. That's FIFA. They just renamed it to
Yeah.
that. It's a stupid name, by the way.
So yeah, that's the only like surprise for me is not seeing 2K like in at least like top 5 or something like that. But
personally, the second question. Personally, what games personally for you, subjectively, would you have wanted to see on this list? Top 20.
I want to see Forspoken.
Mm.
You know, personally.
Yeah, okay.
Octopath, personally. I would have loved to see well, I know this was like this is a pipe dream. You know, the Horizon or even like Horizon sales going up because of Burning Shores, but I know Horizon was up there in one of those months.
Yep.
So to be fair with that. But nah, everything that I'm seeing here, it looks pretty I don't have no issue with that. Like Super Mario Bros, I'm surprised that's not in the top 10 other than that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, this is standard. This list looks pretty standard to me. For me personally, though, like what games I would have wanted to see is definitely Forspoken and Octopath Traveler 2. 100%. 100%. Those are games I would have wanted to see. No doubt about it. And then just real quick, just want to talk about the what's the PlayStation? Top selling games for PlayStation. So this is the PlayStation top selling games. 2023 year top 20 games on the PlayStation platform.
Yo, the engagement numbers is good to talk about too, but go ahead.
Yeah, we can talk about that after. Hogwarts Legacy, Marvel Spider-Man 2, number 2 on the list. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Madden NFL 24, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, MK1, Diablo 4.
That is huge right
EA
there.
Sports FC 24, MLB The Show 23, Final Fantasy 16.
2 single-player games beat out Modern Warfare on the PlayStation platform.
That's huge.
Hogwarts Legacy and Spider-Man beat out Call of Duty.
And Madden. And like the sports titles.
And Madden, yeah.
Final Fantasy 16,
and
number
2K
11.
on here? Yeah, see, 2K is
2K.
on. Yo, look how low 2K is, bro.
Where is it? Wow.
19.
Well, digital sales not included. But wow, that's digital sales not included, which is strange because
digital
this is the
sales
PlayStation.
of 2K, that's big. That's not included. That's big.
That's big.
Not for
Like
Nintendo
especially for PlayStation. I'm surprised that the digital sales aren't included in this. I wonder why, but that's still pretty low. Even with digital sales not being included, I would have thought this would have been still made it in the top 10. The fact that
and this
The
is
Show,
telling too. This is telling too. Final Fantasy 16, number 11 on PlayStation. It's only on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But number 11 on Play. That's good.
and it's above NBA. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, man. RE4, God of War Ragnarok, number 13, Dead Island 2, Street Fighter 6, number 15.
Final Fantasy beat out RE4? What?
Very surprising. Very, very surprised at that, honestly. Assassin's Creed Mirage, number 16, FIFA 23, number 17, Gran Turismo 7, number 18, NBA 2K24, 19, and then Dead Space, number 20. Looks accurate. I'm surprised for the PlayStation list of 2023. I am very surprised that there's no Forspoken here. No Forspoken. No Octopath. It flopped, right? Yeah, that's what they said. But yeah, it looks like a decent list. And then we could do the engagement real quick. Engagement.
Hey, go to engagement, man, because this is really telling that not only are people buying your game, but they're playing it.
Wait,
when you go to the PlayStation engagement. Oh, this is the overall?
Wait, where is player?
No, that's
Oh,
that's Steam. Go to the
Steam.
PlayStation
Where's the PlayStation?
engagement. I think he has an overall one too.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the top 20 titles played on PlayStation 5 ranked in US monthly active users. Okay, here we go. So the engagement numbers for PlayStation. Number 1, Fortnite. Number 2, Call of Duty HQ. Digital sale includes Call of Duty Warzone, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3
all
activity.
of it. Yeah,
Okay.
all of it.
Grand Theft Auto 5, Remastered, Roblox, Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, NBA 2K24, Madden NFL 24, Power Wash
people ain't
Simulator.
buying 2K,
Bro,
but they playing it.
Power Wash Simulator. You know what's crazy? Power Wash Simulator was in the PlayStation Plus for December, and it jumped from 318 on the list to number 9.
Bro, don't sleep on Power Wash
crazy.
Simulator, man. Yo, this game is a stress reliever, man.
That
Clean up
is
them houses.
crazy. The Finals, number 10. Mortal Kombat 1, number 11. Minecraft, 12. Apex Legends, 13. Lego 2K Drive, 14. Rocket League, number 15. Rainbow Six Siege, number 16. Cyberpunk 2077, number 17. Jump from 27 to 17. Destiny 2, number 18. Overwatch, number 19. 2K23, number 20.
2K23.
Yeah. Number 20.
Oh, both 2Ks up there.
God of War
There's
jump
going on with 2K, man.
God of War jumped from 34 to 6. That December really helped it. And this is December. This is December, by the way, guys. December top 20 games by engagement. It's a good list.
But it shows the power of like normally you would see like multiplayer games in this active user thing. So that this is just telling you that how many people are playing the games throughout the months that Spider-Man been out. It's been in the top 5, I think. Top 5 for active users. You know, people like to push that narrative how single player games, you know, it's a one and done. This metric right here tells you that this game is not a one and done because people are continuing to play it throughout the months, you know, the time that it's out. You know what I mean? If it was a one and done, you'll see it's up there in October, then it's gone in November. You know, it was number 3 in October, it was number 4 in November, and now number 5 in December.
Yep. And you know, shout out to God of War Ragnarok. I'm happy to see it jump up with that DLC. So big shout out to them. So those are the sales breakdown, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments with that. Bari, we gotta get to something else, man. To get back to the topic of Last of Us, Bari, we gotta get back to the topic of Last of Us. So they confirmed who's gonna be playing Dina in The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us TV show season 2, which is pretty much gonna be Last of Us show part 2, right? Her name is Isabella Merced. Isabella. She's gonna be playing Dina in The Last of Us Part 2.
This is
or
Dora.
Season 2. Dora.
Yeah, this is Dora.
Who the fuck is that?
She was in a Dora movie.
Dora who?
You ain't watched Dora the Explorer?
Really? She was Dora the Explorer?
Think this is her. Yeah.
Really?
Let me look it up.
Yum.
Like
Delicioso.
She was in Dora and the Lost City of Gold. I know, yo, bro.
Yum.
Oh yeah, she's a little girl in the Transformer movie last night, which was trash.
Delicioso.
I like the Dora movie. It was good. Oh, she was in Sicario.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that Dora movie. I didn't see that.
I forgot where I saw that Dora. It wasn't a movie. It was on one of them services.
Yum. Delicioso.
Oh, and she's in Madam Web too.
Really?
Oh, she's gonna be Anya?
Really? Damn, she working out here, boy. Hey man, shout out to
all these movies that she PlayStation, Sony.
They got that place. They got that PlayStation. Yo, listen, when PlayStation likes somebody, they gonna keep them and put them in other shit. So
yeah,
shout out to Isabella. Very
Isabella.
excited.
She cute.
Isabella, she cute.
Yo, guys, let me get her number.
Isabella, shout out to her, man. Can't wait to see how she portrays Dina. It's gonna be interesting to see season 2, man. So big shout out to her, right? Let's get to, we got a couple of quick trailers, guys, and then we're gonna get to the membership topics and get up out of here, right? So, Bari, first trailer. We gotta talk about Tekken 8. No. Lee Chaolan.
Ah.
So new character. New character. Did you see the new Lee Shaolin trailer for Tekken 8?
Yeah, I did. I saw all the trailers. Yeah.
How you feeling? How you feeling about him?
He look a little different. You know what I mean? I see. I didn't really play. I didn't really play Lee like heavily like that, but he looked a little different as far as like the other characters where they're tried and true a little bit. His play style look a little more different. I know Lee's had like a lot of them kick joints, like whoop, that type joint, but I didn't really see that so much in this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But he does have a hefty move list, so you can't really judge, these trailers like that unless you're like a real Tekken connoisseur. Because Tekken be having like 100 and something moves, so regardless of what they show in the trailer,
that ain't the extent of his repertoire.
Yeah.
One thing,
but this is a popular hard character because I see a lot of people like they say that they play Lee and all that, but this dude is like one of the hardest characters execution wise, to play as. Maybe that changed in Tekken, I don't know, but it's a hard character to use.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be my main personally, but I do think his gameplay style and what I'm seeing with his combat looks really, really good, really fun. One thing I can appreciate as well is Tekken 8 is definitely I love the way they do their character trailers, man. They just do them so good.
Yeah, they actually show the game.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that with something else, but Lee Shaolan's looking really good, man. Shout out to Lee Shaolan, man. I think he looks really, really good, man. He ain't gonna be my main. My mains is Brian Fury.
Oh, he got that kick there. Okay, I see the little straight jump kick.
Mm-hmm. His super looks good too.
Oh, he got multiple like fist launchers. I see him do like I don't know what that was. That little slap up. Maybe that was a counter hit. That's why he popped up.
So yeah, shout out to Lee Shaolan for Tekken 8.
I don't like his outfit either, man. Lee was slick. Lee had the suit on. You know what I mean? Little shirt.
They might have that. They might have that as an alt though.
Yeah, but he in this what's the dude that Chuck played? Like ninja suit. I don't know why he in some ninja suit for. It's not Lee. I don't know the Lord Lee. So let me drop.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Like,
the lore at that level.
Like
Yeah, I don't know the lore at that level to even speak on it in that manner. But moving on and keeping in the realm of Tekken 8, another character that got confirmed is they confirmed the first DLC character, season 1 character for Tekken 8, which is going to be everybody's favorite Edward or Eddie Gordo. They're going to play the trailer. Hold up. What are they doing? Oh no. Why is it low?
Oh, you playing it from Twitter been acting up. You gotta go to the YouTube.
I got it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I understand the conversation is important, right? Outside the game and stuff, but the hair is the last thing you need to worry about with this motherfucker Eddie Gordo. You know what I mean? That is the last thing you need to. This character is cheap. He's broken. And there's a reason why he's announced first in the season pass. Because they know people want this character. Very popular character. You know what I mean? Why they couldn't wait till the fifth character in the season?
Listen, man. Everybody trying to play with that Capoeira, man. But he is gonna be the first.
I hate Eddie Gordo, man.
He's gonna be the first season 1 playable character. But we gotta mention it. He is not exempt from the standard black guy template, the Killmonger template with that bullshit hairstyle. It's not that big a deal because it's just like whatever, but it's just kind of crazy. Like even somebody like Eddie
I like
Gordo,
the hairstyle.
It ain't even I don't. The fact that like Eddie Gordo is an established Tekken character. This isn't a brand new character coming to the series. This is an established character with an established design and an established hairstyle. Why the fuck you ain't give, why the fuck you ain't give Brian Fury a slick back? He still got the same hair.
With Paul though.
Listen, and people don't like that with Paul either. They think Paul looks stupid. You feel me? So like, listen, listen, developers, please.
What if
please,
this is what Eddie wanted his hairstyle to be?
Bullshit. I don't want to hear that. Bullshit. Eddie Gordo has an established design with an established dreadlocks and a ponytail and all that stuff. You could have, and I'm sure they'll probably have that alt look anyway. It's just like, yo, we seeing this Killmonger bullshit hairstyle way too much. Developers, please, if you're listening, I know you're listening. Please, I'm begging you. Move away from this hairstyle.
You're not worried about the skin color.
What do you mean? The skin color? What are you talking about?
We are being represented in games, but you weren't about the hairstyle.
Bari.
That black people already wear.
Bari, do you wear this fucking hairstyle? Do I wear this hairstyle? No. What are you talking about?
I'm going to grow it now. I'm going to do it.
All right,
now.
well, grow it. And by the next show, you better have this hairstyle. Listen, all I'm saying.
It don't work like that.
It better work like that this time. Listen, all I'm saying is there's more hairstyles out there. Please move away from this bullshit ass hairstyle. Please.
Like what? You want to see him in the taper?
Yeah, get that man a taper. Shit. Get that man a fade. Yep, give it a trade. Listen, at least it's something different from the standard of what we've been seeing for the past like 4 years now, man. Bro, even and again, this is a PlayStation podcast where we talk about all things PlayStation, but I gotta bring it up because we saw it at the Xbox Developer Direct with that fucking alien with that same hairstyle, bro. It avowed.
Oh, you
like,
wrong.
Yo,
wrong.
Listen, bro, we gotta move away from this hairstyle, bro. Listen, if I've got to be the one to say it, I'll be the one to say it. We need to move away from this goddamn hairstyle on black characters, man. There's more hairstyles than this. I would have rather you just kept his regular hairstyle with the dreadlocks and the ponytail and called it a day. And he could have still had the same look in his face and the same outfit and all that. Like, that could be different. It just, this Killmonger ass hairstyle needs to go, bruh. It needs to go. Enough is enough with this bullshit hairstyle. Enough is enough. You feel me? Enough is enough. Move away from this hairstyle. Developers, please. Move away from this hairstyle. Please. Please. Please, we're begging you. Move away from it. Trust me.
I think I see too much, but I don't think it's a horrible hairstyle. But
it's not bad, bro.
It is getting excessive, though.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's not a bad hairstyle. I'm not saying that at all. That's not even my energy. I'm just saying move away from it. You can still use it time here and there, but every single character? Come on, man. Come on. I'm good. I am good.
You see what we focusing on? We focus on the man hairdo after a 2-minute trailer.
I think the trailer was good though. I think Eddie Gordo looks like he's gonna be a good character. I love Eddie Gordo, so I'm here for it.
I hate the character.
He gonna be in my squad.
I hate Eddie Gordo with her and Christina. I hate them two characters in Tekken. They are the most button mashy, abusive characters in Tekken history. Pack them up. They shouldn't even be no DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Pack up Eddie, man. He should have been in the game. Ban him. That's just what it is, man.
Oh man.
Every motherfucker think they nice because they play Eddie Gordo. They're smashing buttons.
Yo, shout out to Jamil, uppercase J Man, 9 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He said February 6th is the start of FOAMY February. Ah, man. And then big shout out to Henzel at Tori, 7 months as a member of the WUPS Nation. He said, yo, glad I made it this week. Hope the nation is all in good health and ready to foam up. Bari. Yo, shout out to you, Henzel, man. And then shout out to Spear.
Foam up.
Shout out to Spear for the super chat. He says, hey, you. What's going on, Spear? Appreciate you. And then shout out to Cobb Sanity, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, Eddie Killmonger Gordo. I'm saying though, man. Like, let's just move away from this. That's all I'm saying. I'd rather, if you wanted to really change stuff up, you could have gave that man a Dark Caesar with a tape.
Hey, yo, look. Tricelsius got a hairdo, so he can't be represented in games.
Yo, listen. Tricelsius has been represented, is represented very well within these games. Trust me.
He want to be represented in Tekken.
Oh my God.
That's what he told me.
Yo, Tricelsius, appreciate you for the super chat. It says those hairstyles is a 3D asset that was sold in their black markets of game development. Everyone has it in the toolkit. Of course they do.
Thank you.
Crazy.
They should.
Oh my God. Anyway. And then the last bit of news before we get to the discussion membership topics is Eddie Ed, not Eddie. Ed.
Oh, Ed, yeah.
Street Fighter 6 confirmed. Ed. His teaser trailer. He's coming in February. This teaser trailer is kind of mid in my opinion because they don't really show nothing. Like you get to see a glimpse of like some of his moves or whatever when he's fighting on the train, but I would have much rather. I wish that Street Fighter would do how Tekken does their character trailers, where actually showing like their move sets and stuff like that in matches and whatever. But how you feeling about this trailer, Bari, and about Ed? I know Ed was a character you was thinking about picking up in Street Fighter 6, right?
Yeah, I'm interested. I like Ed's concept in Street Fighter 5. I thought he was like a cool character.
Mm-hmm.
And Street Fighter 6, he definitely has me interested. You know what I mean? Because I think overall, design wise, is a cool character as far as like how he plays. The look that he got and all that stuff, I don't know about that. Imagine if like white people like, yo, I don't like the hairdo that they got Ed. You know what I mean? Do y'all have those complaints? Like how we be complaining?
I mean,
But,
I think his hair looks pretty off hair too, honestly. But you know, it is what it is, man. Listen,
yeah,
you ain't seeing that on
did-
every. You ain't seeing that on every white character. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's a bit different. But go ahead, continue.
Oh, all right. I mean, but they did showcase like some of the move stuff that he does, like the V skill, the little web move that he has there.
Mhm.
I see the little sways, so I'm getting some Steve Fox like impressions from him. But yeah, I hope I think I seen the 1-2. You know, but it didn't have the little cycle power on it though. But
Mhm.
I think Ed is going to be fun. But I do agree with you as far as the trailer because they did the same thing with
Aki.
what's the girl Chuck play?
Aki.
Yo, they had Evo. Aki trailer coming Evo, and they did some just like this type trailer, cinematic. You know, set you up for the single player game stuff with Street Fighter. I'm just like, yo, because you know next week they're gonna have the trailer for Ed. They're gonna have the trailer next week for Ed. So why not just show that the first time on top of this? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Not saying the trailer is bad, but you know, I prefer what like Tekken or what other games do when it comes to trailer.
Nah, yeah, I think I like how Ed is looking. Like, you know, it look like he's gonna be a dope character. I definitely want to actually see his move set and everything first before I decide. But I'm definitely gonna give him a try.
See, there go Dre right there. Yeah, Dre excited for Ed. Yeah, Dre was playing Ed in 5, so yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see what's up, man. But yeah, Ed is looking like he might be a cool character. We're gonna see. But right now it's Manon all day. Not Manon, Marissa all day. You hear what I say?
Oh, we got a super chat from Kendra.
Yep, I got it. And then yo, shout out to Kendra in the building. Big shout out to Kendra. Always appreciate you coming through, rocking out with us.
Mac.
She says, when I saw the hairstyles in Prince of Persia, I was like, damn, not again. And I'm like, yeah, yo, Prince of Persia as well, same hairstyle. I'm like, damn, bro, like, yo, it's everywhere. You can't get away from it, man. They need to get that toolkit up out of their asset pool. That's what they need to do. And then shout out to Kendra then for the super chat because she misspelled hairstyle, so she put hairstyle. Appreciate you, Kendra. Always rocking out with us here at the What's Up PlayStation YouTube
Yo, that's
channel.
gangster right there, Kendra. Yo, you did a correct in a super chat.
Facts.
Yo,
facts. But yo, listen, guys, that is the news portion of the show. We appreciate you guys sticking out with us this long. If you've made it this far so far, we're gonna give you a trophy. Yes, sir.
Yo, Persona, how we only got 3 news topics in this long ass show, man? What's going on?
I don't know, man. We know how to make things entertaining.
You love to talk, man. That's your problem.
I love to talk. Right. Yo, he's stupid. Man.
Yeah, he mad. Yeah, he mad.
I'm not mad at all. Trust me. All right, guys. So now let's get into the discussion portion of the show. And for those who don't know, man, we do membership topics every month. And membership topics is where you guys can give us topics that you would want us to talk about or ask questions or whatever. So, you know, if you want to participate in that, you know, you could definitely become a member of the WUPS Nation. The link to that is in the description. It's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. And all of the support we get goes back into the channel. So we definitely appreciate you guys. We appreciate the WUPS Nation members that are members on the channel. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate y'all so much. All right, with that being said, man, let's get into the membership topics this week, Bari. We got a couple, Bari.
Yeah, we got a few.
So big
Well,
shout
not a
out,
few. We got a lot.
big shout out to Dante versus Virgil, which is Requiem of Demons. Big shout out to Rec. He says
Oh, he changed his name.
yeah, he changed his
Okay.
name. Yeah, he changed his name. Only reason why I know is because of the profile picture. I think that's him. That's him and his girl. So shout out to Requiem
Oh,
of
that's
Demons.
some of my favorite characters right there in gaming, man.
Yes,
Dante,
sir.
Virgil.
So he says, since remakes and remasters is a thing that's never going away, what possible remake or remaster would you like to be announced this year for PlayStation?
Ooh, yo, I got a lot of answers for this one. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a part of the whole, Twitter curmudgeon, gaming curmudgeon. I don't mind a remaster or a remake. Okay. And for years I've been asking for this. Geo Corsi. I've been asking Square Enix. Two Square Enix games I want to see remastered. One, Radiator Stories. You know what I mean? I remember playing that right in front of my roommates to that game. I even wrote down guides to that game when it comes to NPCs and how to get them. So I want that game to return like other games that's returning for Square Enix. Radiator Stories. Been asking that for years on Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Another game is one I mentioned like a couple of weeks back. The first Dissidia Final Fantasy game. I want that to be remade. You know what I mean? Adding more options as far as like multiplayer sessions. Like NT was good, but it didn't have the option of just playing solo by yourself. But if there was to remake Dissidia, I would love both options: playing by yourself, playing duos, and playing triples in there. Add all those in there. Add all of the leveling up like the original game. You know what I mean? Where you can get people from level 1 to level 99. You have the ranks, the orichalcums, all that stuff there, just like the other Dissidia games. Have all of that incorporated in there. I love the first one the best. I need that remastered or remade. Most like a remake if they're gonna do all the additions and all that stuff. But those are the first two I'll start with. But go ahead, Persona.
Yeah, for me, man, this is pretty simple, man. This is a remake that I've been wanting for a really long time. I'm hoping one day they do a remake for this game, but The Warriors from Rockstar. I would love a remake of that game, more expanded, just as vulgar and graphic, but just more expanded. Obviously redone to fit the current gen model and things like that. So, RE remake is for sure one of them. And the second game, honestly, I wouldn't mind a Final Fantasy 12 remake with Final Fantasy 7 remake combat.
Oh, so you want to get rid of 12? Yo, that's people gonna get you on that one.
Nah, like I love 12.
I like where you're going, but yo,
I love
that
12.
combat-
No, 12's combat is great. I love 12's combat. The gambit system and all that is absolutely incredible. But I wouldn't mind more actiony with that type of game as well, just to kind of with that Final Fantasy 7 remake mold. I wouldn't mind that. I would love that as well. And then the third remake I would want to see is Final Fantasy 6 remake. I wouldn't mind that. FF6. Give me an FF6
I
remake.
think I think that's a game that's definitely gonna be getting that FF7 treatment.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what they're gonna do with 9, and then you're gonna definitely see what they're gonna do with 6 for sure. But
Yeah,
to add on 3 more Persona,
Mm.
and I know you're gonna agree with every single one of these because you have said them in the past already.
Mm.
When we talk about PlayStation Studio remakes or remaster, first one I want to see is all the Killzones, the original trilogy remade. I want to see
Yes,
all of
sir.
that
Yes,
remaster,
sir.
whatever it remade.
Remakes. Nah, no
Yeah.
remasters here. Remakes. I want remakes. All remakes.
We was talking about that the other day. I think it was Tehran Space, but yeah, man, I miss playing Killzone stories, man. Great stories, frustrating moments. Hate Rico with a passion, but overall, I love that.
Yeah.
The second one, you already know where I'm going, Persona, man. Resistance.
I need those remakes ASAP.
Resist all a trilogy. listen, there's a common theme what I'm going to say here.
Trilogy.
I need that all remade.
Yep.
Resistance.
Yep. 100%.
Last but not least, I need the original Infamous games remade and Second Son remastered. I need that.
Yeah.
I need that PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't care who gets upset. I don't care who gets mad. I want those. I need those.
Infamous 2,
I got to have those.
And Infamous 2 Festival of Blood remake.
Oh, yeah, that's
as
gonna
well.
Come with
The DLC, yeah, that's all got to come with it. I need those remade for sure. I agree with that 100%. 100%. All three of them, I agree 100%. Shout out to Dante vs. Virgil, man. Appreciate you for that message. Then we got Birdman. Birdman, appreciate you, bro. Always rocking out with us, man. WUPS Nation member. He says, in the age of social media, gamers have been more vocal than ever, voicing their pleasure or displeasure with games. My question is, how much consumer input should be allowed, if any, to affect the development of a game? Do we allow more than 50%, but get a game that is catered to casuals or journalists that lack any creativity or challenge? Or do we have zero input and allow the devs to cook and just hope it's a great game? That's a good question. That's also a tough question. That's a good question and a very difficult question to answer.
I got two approaches to that
okay.
question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Start. Yeah, go ahead. Start us off. Yeah.
When it comes to these live service games, especially what PlayStation be doing, you damn right you need feedback from the consumer. You know what I mean? If you need to put out a closed beta, closed alpha, whatever it is, and get that feedback, not only from the internal process, but externally as well to the actual consumer. You know what I mean? I know internally you do the little Q&As and testing from there. That's great. But when it comes to these live service, especially when it lasts long, I feel like the impressions from the actual consumer is greatly needed. You know what I mean? And yeah, that can probably affect development as we might take this away, or we might add this or do something like that. It doesn't sound, I know that's hard, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a developer, but I know it's hard, but I feel like that input is needed. When it comes to like single player, narrative games or whatever, I think outside that, let the developer cook what they would make. You know what I mean? That's the part, that's the allure of gaming, is like, okay, this developer create this type of game. Do I either love this game or I hate it? You know what I mean? That's how some of these masterpieces are being made. You know what I mean? If you look at all the masterpieces or the top 10 games in the world, they're not like, games that we was giving feedback, after. No, it's what the creation of the person, and we love what that person created and went from there. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a two-sided coin type of thing, where it can benefit on one side, where I feel like the community-driven games it can benefit from. But if you're just making your game and you have a vision, at the end of the day, if you have a vision, make what you make. But I do feel like it's important to have that community backing or feedback when it comes to multiplayer type games.
Yeah, I agree with this as well. I do think when it comes to multiplayer games, you definitely need to have that community feedback, especially if you're trying to build something that's supposed to last 10 years, you're going to need the community input on that. But even with that, you kind of need to parse through that to make sure that you're really getting true thoughts, because, the reason why like stuff like this is kind of tough is because a lot of people aren't really genuine with their thoughts and feelings on games, because one, they don't have the experiences to go along with the opinions that they have of a game, or they are just trying to sabotage said developer or game, so it's really important to really
True.
genuinely pay attention to who's giving you their thoughts on gaming, and if those thoughts really are constructive criticism, or is it just blind hate and things like that, right? So for me, I think it needs to be treated by a case-by-case basis. I do think that in certain instances, because even with some multiplayer games, like I'll use Call of Duty for an example. That's something that I really think they need to listen to the community on, where they're telling you get rid of skill-based matchmaking and bring it back to the old thing. That's something where I truly believe you need to be listening to the community on that. But then something like Last of Us Part 2, where you got a lot of people in the community saying we don't need multiplayer or we don't need factions, who cares or whatever. I don't agree with that. You know, like that's where I'm like, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So I'm kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out with that. I do think in certain instances, on a case-by-case basis, you do need to look at the community and listen to the community to a degree, not with the whole development process, but to a degree. But then there are other instances where I'm like, nah, man, just build what you build and do what you do on a case-by-case basis. And if it doesn't work, you got to go back to the drawing board and try again. But yo, great. But great question, Bert.
Pick
Yo,
yourself up and try again.
J-Ro
Pick yourself
said,
up and try again, try again, try again. First you don't succeed.
J-Ro
Oh, you
said,
don't like me singing?
J-Ro said,
You're not gonna join me?
no. J-Ro said, whatever you and Bari decide to talk about, I'm cool with. Shout out to you, J-Ro. Appreciate you.
All right, J-Ro, this is what I want to talk about right here. Take on me.
Oh my God.
Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone
All
in
right.
a day or two.
All right, and then shout out to Unikronn, man. Appreciate you as a member on the channel, man. He says, you two are a team, and like any great team, we need a quick and dirty Wait, what? Wait. You two are a team, and like any great team, we need a quick and dirty, recognizable name. Do you prefer Persari or Jasona? Yes, this is going to happen.
Yeah. Yo, Persari, what?
Yo, what?
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Jasona.
Hey, yo, we're not doing that, Unikronn. Respectfully, we're not doing that.
Hey, yo, Unikronn. Yo. Hey, yo, Unikronn, man. Yo, this is Unikronn time. It's the Unikronn. This is his time here.
We're not doing that.
Why we not doing it?
All right, so then you choose. I'm not. Go ahead. You choose then. You want to do it? Go ahead.
I like both. I like Persari. Well, it should be Per Bari and then Jasona. You know what I mean? Why you got the S on the B, but you don't have the B on the S? You get what I'm saying? That is BS.
Or why not just be Pari?
A what?
Pari. I don't fucking know.
You see, you're not doing it, but you having fun with it. Now you want to play around with names.
Oh,
Barna.
Barna. Barna. Yeah, that shit crazy. Then quick question. Then he says, quick question, nothing deep. But you got 6 questions. How these not quick? How are these nothing deep?
Yeah, you're crazy.
How you? What? How is this quick questions nothing deep, but got 6 questions, Unikronn? Yo,
that's gangster. That's gangster.
So he says, do you think we'll ever see a description of changes when games on PS5 get updated? Similar to how PS4 had this useful feature. Oh, so like when a game gets updated. I remember that.
Yeah, I missed that.
I missed that too.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that earlier in the PS5 version days when we was like, yeah, why when we see the updates, you can't see what they're updating no more.
Yo, I just realized that kind of sounded. Wait, hold up. wait. Yo, the chat is just letting me know. Wait, Bona, that sound kind of dumb now. I think.
Oh, Bona, J.
Yo, that shit sound dumb, Bona. I'm thinking about it now. Like, no. Yo, it just hit my head. I looked at the chat. I'm like, oh no, wait, yeah, that's definitely pause. Hold up. Yo,
oh, man.
I wasn't even thinking. All right, yeah, nah. We're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that.
Doing Pari, then you got to do Bona.
Nah.
It took Jamel to do that too. See, Jamel?
Yo, shout out to Jamel because I'm thinking about it now. Like, wait. Yeah, no, pause. Nah. Don't do that shit. Yeah. So, no. Yo, I just thought about it, bro. I had to think like, wait. Bona.
I mean,
yo, chill. But no, I do think that would be a useful feature to have again, especially with updates, because you really got to go to like blog posts and stuff like that to really see like what's being updated. I wish they would bring that to PS5 when games get updated again. So I do miss that. Then he says, what internal memory do you think the PS5 Pro will ship with?
1 terabyte.
Yeah, 1 terabyte. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, 1 terabyte.
Yeah, 'cause we see that now with the
Slim.
with the new version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Slim.
no cap. Yo, you might have to tell me, yo, Bari, don't waste your money. I saw a black matted plate for the Slim, bruh.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not caving though. I'm waiting till the Pro.
I'm not gonna
caving.
cave. I'm a hold strong. I'm a hold strong.
Yeah, Jamil. Shout out to you, bro. I had to think about that. Like it slipped my mind. I had to think about that. Yo, shout out to you.
Yo, we gonna get that on a shirt.
Nah, we definitely not. He says, question number 3 is it out of this world to think that the PS5 Pro could possibly ship with a DualSense Edge pack-in instead of the default DualSense controller? No, they wouldn't do that because that would increase the price and they're trying to keep the price competitive. I don't think they're doing that. Not at all.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah,
they're not.
I don't think they would include the Edge because that's a $200 controller.
Yeah, they're not
on top of a console that's gonna probably cost more than $500.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
And I mean, you might see like a bundle.
Yeah,
but I don't
bundle, but they not because the price the DualSense Edge is $200 by itself, or $250 or something like that. They're not doing that. What I do see is probably around the PS5 Pro. They also announced an all-black DualSense Edge. I hope so. I want an all-black DualSense Edge. Next question. Do you think it's possible Team Asobi could have a new Astrobot game installed on the upcoming Pro? No.
New Astrobot game is coming though.
Yeah, but not like a pre-installed like game. No, it's gonna be.
That would be dope if they updated because they did that with the PS4 Astrobot game. What is it called? I don't know if it was called Astrobot, but Astrobot was in it, and they added the Ninja Star one to it. The Playground. They added new games to that during the PS4 version, but we ain't seen nothing new as far as with Astrobot yet, which is kind of disappointing to be honest.
Yeah,
I know it's a pre-installed free game, but they have done it before with PS4.
I'm surprised like Team Asobi's been quiet since the launch of this gen. They need to speak up too.
Hell yeah, they ain't say nothing since
the launch of this gen.
Mission.
Oh yeah. Number 5. Where do you guys hope to wait? What? Where do you guys hope to be by the end of this year in terms of trophy level? What's my trophy level right now? That's a good question. So my trophy level right now, what am I at? Level 5. So my trophy level is 547. I'm actually about to be 548. I just need to get one more trophy. I'm at 99%. I'm about to fill that bar and be at 548. But for me, this year, I want to get to 12,000 trophies overall. Right now, I'm at 10,598. So that means I'd have to get 1,500 trophies within a year. I think I can do that. We'll see. But in terms of trophy level, probably about like 560, level 60, 560, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm around the same with me, like 560, 570. I would love to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna get that though, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, and then with platinums, I've got 221 platinums. I want to be at like 250 by the time we get to the wrap up in December. I want to be at 250. I think I can do that as well. We'll see, especially with platinum in most of the Final Fantasy games, and then a lot of other games I want to platinum as well. I think I could get to 250, or at least if I could get to like between like 240 and 250, because 250 that's a lot. If I could get to 240, I'm fine with that. 240 and 12,000 trophies overall, I'm happy with that. So we'll see. Good question. And then final question. Lastly, who's your favorite WUPS member and why is it me? Wink.
Yeah, you ask the best questions. This is your time.
This is your time. But honestly, all of the WUPS Nation members are our favorite members, and all of the WUPS community are our favorite people. So.
Yo, J-Raw, I got you, man. But we appreciate everybody that's a WUPS Nation member.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That's even subscribed to the channel. You know what I mean? It's not just a WUPS Nation member, but you know what I mean, to go that extra length to be a WUPS Nation member, we appreciate that for real.
But we do appreciate everybody. Real talk.
And we show it, you know, with the giveaways.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because I know when it's giveaway time, we be like, all right, well, we going, me and Persona, we be going like 225, 250 half when it comes to giveaways. Just let y'all know. It'd be like 400 change we giving away every 6 months. So
no facts. And then
mine is the ones that, you know, do between that.
Then big shout out to Cloud Strife, man, with the question. Being a WUPS Nation member, he says,
all time.
Do you think the gaming industry would benefit from another console company entering the business, or are we pretty much locked into Sony and Nintendo for the foreseeable future?
Yo, I like Cloud, man. Cloud, you my boy, yo. I think another the gaming industry can definitely benefit from another console, but it cannot come in on no, oh, we have everything here. You have to have things tied to incentivize people getting out and buying into your platform. You know what I mean? If you come into the platform, if you come into the industry, come in with, we have all the games that the other platforms offer, it's gonna fail. Even that's on the outside of a hardware thing. Look at Stadia. Stadia came around. I mean, they did have the exclusives, even though Stadia was a tougher sell, but the exclusive didn't tie them enough to be like, oh, I would try this thing out here. You know what I mean? Is if you're just gonna try it, just gonna try it. But it's nothing really that was captivating to like, oh, let me subscribe to the service. Same thing can apply with the hardware side of things. You know, I know a lot of people, the sentiment is like games should go everywhere. You know what I mean? People should have the option to play whatever they play on whatever platform. But you do have the option to play whatever you want to play on any platform, even if there's an exclusive on a platform. Nobody's telling you that you can't go out to the store and buy into that platform to buy that game. Nobody's telling that. Nobody's holding a gun to your head saying that you can't do that. You know what I mean? So I don't want when people say that statement, I don't really get that because nobody is tying you down from doing it. You just don't want to do it, you know, but you have access to whatever game you want to get access to. But I think that's what makes the industry healthy, and what separates the platforms is having incentivized content to get into the platform.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I think I mean, I don't know, man, because the console market right now is just in such a strange place. With everything that's been going on with acquisitions and things like that, and with other big companies like Google and things like that trying to break into the gaming space overall, not necessarily the console space, and not really succeeding. I think other companies might be looking at that and thinking, well, damn, if they can't do it, then what makes you think I can, or whatever, right? So I don't know. I think for right now, Nintendo and PlayStation really do have things locked down when it comes to the game industry, and other companies might be looking at the amount of money they need to spend to break into that industry and to lock games down. They're going to have to spend more money than what Nintendo or PlayStation would have to spend, because PlayStation and Nintendo already have the mind share. So for them, or for a developer, it would be easier for them to say, oh no, I'm going to go with PlayStation or Nintendo because I know it's guaranteed money here, versus going with a brand new player and saying, oh, well, if you want me to put this here exclusively or whatever, it's going to cost you much more, because the amount of money that I'm losing by not putting it here is not justifiable unless you're willing to cover that cost. So a lot of companies might not be willing to cover that cost. And so they may say, nah, screw it. It's not worth it to get into the space like that. So who knows? We'll see. What you are seeing though, with like, we look at Netflix and things like that, they're going the cloud route, where they're trying to just have a cloud platform or subscription service so that they can get people to buy into their platform, so to speak, through the cloud or through streaming or through subscriptions. So I think that's where a lot of other bigger companies, because we do have Amazon Luna, and you've got now Netflix cloud streaming subscription service, gaming service as well, and then obviously you've got the PS Plus, the Game Pass, and the Nintendo Onlines and things like that as well, right? So I think when it comes to another company trying to get not necessarily into the console space but into the gaming space, I think the way that they would try to do it is through cloud or through subscription based gaming. And then big shout out to Henri Heck, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. I mean, appreciate you for the topic. Being a member of the WUPS Nation, man, we appreciate you. And he says, possible releases for the second quarter. That's tough. I'm gonna give you 3. that I hope we get. Number 1, Stellar Blade. Stop playing. PlayStation, stop playing with me. I need that game ASAP. So Stellar Blade. Second game. Little Devil Inside. Third game. Lost Soul Aside. That's it. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, are you frozen? Oh, I thought you were frozen. You look frozen because you wasn't blinking or nothing. Oh, all right. Oh, all right.
I'm gonna say Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna come out probably like late summer. Concord, and that's it. I ain't saying nothing else when it comes to PlayStation because they need to do a goddamn show.
Concord, yeah. Yeah,
I'm not doing no what ifs. I'm not doing either ors. I'm not doing no possibles. They need to put out a goddamn show to let us know what's coming out in the second quarter, the first quarter, whatever goddamn year.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yep.
Just let me know.
Oh my God, the singing again.
Let me know.
Oh my God. And you're cutting in and out, you know that, right? You're clipping because you're singing too loud. You're clipping.
Let me know.
You gotta fix your mic settings so you don't clip when you sing high.
I did it on purpose. Like if I go too high, it's gonna stop.
It's gonna clip. Oh, okay.
That's a mic setting I set up. Damn. I need to change that. I don't want to change my mic setting, so I'm lazy. But let me know. Let me know.
Oh my God. Yo, Jenna, appreciate you for the super chat. Jenna says, what's up? What's up? What are your thoughts on the Xbox Indiana Jones game compared to Uncharted? So, Jenna, we're not going to talk about that here.
What's the question?
What's your thoughts on Xbox's Indiana Jones game compared to Uncharted? We're not going to talk about that.
It should. Well, this answer the question. I ain't gonna go crazy.
Right.
I am interested in the game, but it should be inspired from Uncharted as far as like beats wise. You know what I mean? Indiana Jones Uncharted inspiration was from Indiana Jones. So you have the originator there. So when it comes to games wise, because I don't remember Indiana Jones game, to be honest with you. But when it comes to games wise, I would expect the same type of beats as far as not traversal, but like going from place to place to place. With it. That's one thing Uncharted did really well. I think 4 is the one that they really drastically changed like pacing and beats. But the original 3, I felt like the beats and the pacing as far as where the travel was pretty spot on and whatnot. But
I would hope. I mean, since we opened that door, screw it. I would hope that when Indiana Jones, I am interested in the game, and I am gonna play it. Despite it, it being first person, I am gonna play it and whatnot. But I would hope that they have those large set pieces, kind of like how Uncharted has it. That would be pretty cool. Those globe trotting set pieces, and it doesn't all have to be like action, but like even like with puzzles and doing all these different things, which they said they'll have like a lot of puzzles and stuff like that. So, or even like the big beautiful areas that they go into, right? So, yeah. We'll see. The game comes out fall 2024, so I'll definitely be playing it right here on my PC. So, yep. But yo, guys, for there to be a short news week, we actually had a 3-hour show. Wow. What I tell you guys, even on the slow news weeks,
you've been talking for the most of it.
Even though there's slow news weeks, you can always count on What's Up PlayStation podcast being very entertaining. But with that being said, we are at the end of our show. We're going to give you guys some lovely platinums. I mean, lovely trophies and then a platinum. And then, of course, that lovely, lovely platinum trophy. Woo-wee! Y'all got 149 platinums, man. Y'all getting up there. Yo, Bari, man. We at the end of the show, man. Give the people your outro. Let the folks know what type of content you might have coming to your channel. And let the people know where they can find you on your socials. Might be muted.
Appreciate everyone coming through once again. to the 149th episode of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. We really do appreciate your support. You know what I mean? Happy to see that you guys are pretty active in the chat and, enjoy the content here when it comes to What's Up PlayStation. But for me, my name is Jay Bari. You can, follow me on Twitter, JBari_. Follow me on YouTube, Jay Bari. I have a lot of stuff coming content-wise on the channel. So be on the lookout for that. The typical, the waiting room series, both of those is going to be coming on Monday and on Tuesday with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, with Remake, and with Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising with Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, with that story. Also going to have my impressions of Relink coming very soon. You know what I mean? Talking about the characters and talking about the game. And just in a video format. And a few other things that's going to be coming as well. When it comes to versus, talking about Lucilius, and I got some more rank play that I'm going to be showcasing as well when it comes to versus Rising.
Mhm.
Also, this weekend I'll be having my Final Fantasy news, the final one I'm going to be doing. I will have that by tonight, or probably by Sunday morning or whatnot. Still haven't decided when I want to just upload that, but I will have that done, where I'm talking about the latest trailer and some of the Hamaguchi questions that he did on Game Informer. And and that's pretty much it. Going to be, coming to channel. I got much more, but I just don't want to flood everybody with stuff when it comes to the channel. But yeah, tune in here, guys, on What's Up PlayStation, because if you guys been enjoying the What's Up reviews, we appreciate that. There's gonna be more of those videos coming. Also, WUPS Plays as well. That's gonna be making a return on the channel with Helldivers, with Grand Blue as well. So, and FoamStars. So hopefully you guys tune in for those other videos outside of the podcast. Just to give you guys some content engagement on the channel. But we do appreciate you guys subscribing. If you guys really do enjoy the content, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. If you really, really enjoy the stuff, join the membership with the WUPS Nation. And we appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, make sure you guys support my bro Bari, man. As for me, man, listen, I'm Persona. Game with Persona is my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. The content I got coming to my YouTube channel, I am going to be streaming No Return tonight, first playthrough. So we're going to be streaming that tonight. I have the stream set for 6, but I might push that to 7, depending on if I get done with what I'm doing this afternoon. Yeah, so No Return, we streaming that tonight. And then I'm going to be starting my Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. So I'm starting a new series on the channel called Road to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm gonna be starting my Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough this going into next week. So that'll be coming up on the channel as well. Also, definitely gonna be putting my thoughts out there on Gran Blue Fantasy Relink once the full game releases. We're gonna be putting that out on the channel as well. And then other content as well gonna be coming to the channel. When Persona Speaks, we might do a When Persona Speaks next week as well, just depending on what the news cycle is looking like. Might do a show and talk about a few things, but a lot of game content coming to the channel in the next couple of weeks and whatnot. Obviously, next weekend is my birthday, so but with that being said, man, definitely
birthday boy.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, guys, we really
what
do.
What day is your birthday, man? Sunday.
Yeah.
So how you gonna be, man?
What?
How old you gonna be? How much you gonna be?
I'm gonna be 32.
32 years old, man. I remember the days when I was 32, man. Let me tell you one time when I was no, I'm chill.
This guy is funny. This guy is funny, man. This guy funny.
Yo, man. Yo. Oh, so are we doing WUPS next week? Or
yeah, we do it Saturday.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we do it Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Just let me know, man.
Yeah.
I know when it comes to them birthday weekends.
Yes, sir.
But yo, man, this is gonna be good, man. 32 years old, man. You know what I mean? Yo, appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Blessed, man. I'm blessed. For real.
The man is blessed, man.
Yes, sir. But with that being said, guys, listen, if you do enjoy the content, definitely like, comment, subscribe. That really helps us out with our goals of wanting to grow this YouTube channel with What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Also, if you want to become a WUPS Nation member, you can hit the link in the description. Also, episode 148 and 149, there for those that listen to our show on the other podcast platforms, so Apple, Google, and all that other stuff, that'll be on there. Those shows will be up this week on Sunday, so expect those shows as well to come.
Persona be like, he 32, but he be saying back in my day. Go sit your
That's right, boy. Back in my day, man, I'm an old head. I'm a
back in my day when the iPod was out. Go sit your
Hey, yo, listen, I'm an old soul.
back in his day, the iPod Touch came out back in his day.
Funny, man. You funny. But yeah, yo, so with that being said, man, we appreciate you guys so much for rocking out with us here on What's Up PlayStation Podcast. And always remember, guys, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. We out.